1080 penises in my mouth going ugh, ugh, ugh. Let's
Donald
go.
Trump! Donald Trump for president. He'll keep the white people safe. He'll make the Jews come back to life.
Huh? What was that, madam? What was that?
Donald Trump! Donald Trump for president. He'll keep the white people safe.
He will keep the white people safe. Madam, you're black, so why would you care if the white people are unsafe? I don't get this logic from her, but maybe she stands for equality. All lives matter instead of BLM, I guess. So at least we've got someone that stands for equality. I stand for equality. Every human being is a piece of shit, and that's a word that I will stand by until the day that I keel over and die. I hope it's got coming soon. I hope from the sunburn I get skin cancer. See, I said it.
Safe. He'll make the Jews come back to life.
What are your thoughts on Biden?
How the fuck would the next president make Jews come back to life? Like, and I've been looking around for quite a long time. I think Jews are already pretty much alive, aren't they? I've seen some Jews. He's literally done a video on Jews recently. Well, and Muslims. He did one on Muslims and Jews, I think, because he was talking about, I think, like Israel and Palestine or some shit like that. I think he did a video on that. Or I dreamt it. Why would I be dreaming about Tyler? I don't know. Because I'm a weirdo? Maybe.
Ew, no. Oh my god.
I have compassion for the guy, you know. Where's his wife? Where's everybody else that should be looking after him?
Bring Obama back.
So, somebody should be looking after the guy. I mean, where's his wife? I think he does have a wife, doesn't he, Mr. Biden? I think he does have a wife. I think she might have been at home for his... because she doesn't come on every business. Kind of like Michelle Obama not going on every business with Obama. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure, 99% sure that he has a wife and she's at home, probably looking after his grandkids or his kids or whoever's young in his family. I don't know the guy, so I wouldn't know who he's got around him. I'm just speculating and thinking, I'm pretty sure Joe Biden would have a wife, because I'm pretty sure I've seen him with a female before, but who knows, maybe she's dead. And then who's looking after him? His security team. Obviously, dumbass, he's a president.
Trump is a criminal, is a very sick person.
He's a rapist, he's a liar.
What are your thoughts on January 6th?
They were sadly trying to destroy democracy.
Biden's son going to jail.
Honestly, in my opinion, we don't have enough immigrants in this country.
We don't have enough Madam, they will ruin your country. Like, they will trash your streets. They will put, like, things like rubbish not into the bins on the streets. And was that English? I don't know. But what I do know is, like, immigrants are troublemakers. Some of them. Not all immigrants are troublemakers, granted. But the ones that I've been learning about and that's in the media seem like they are just causing trouble, especially the ones I think over in France. I think I saw something like them trying to break into people's homes to like squat in them or some shit. So in my opinion, illegal immigrants are pieces of shit. If you do things legally, then you've got nothing to hide. You're fine doing a background check and you are welcome in this country. But the illegals, no, you do not have a right to come to this country because you're trying to invade people's houses, where people live, and you're going to wreck the place. You're not going to try to do good stuff for society. You're going to do bad stuff for society. You're probably going to become a drug dealer or like a very bad criminal. Like a lot of these immigrants, illegal immigrants, seem to be a bit weird as well. Like especially around my area, there's been reports of young women getting followed home by illegal immigrants. So that's probably where my views come from when it comes to illegal immigrants. But at the end of the day, I do believe we're all humans, we all have a right to live our lives. As long as you go the legal way about things, I don't have a problem with you. It's always the illegal immigrants that are the problem. They will cause more harm than good. That's my views. I did not study politics back in college, so just take it with a grain of salt. I'm just an idiot watching another idiot's video.
Papeles, no tenemos trabajo y no tenemos más hambre y aquí estamos, gracias a él nos ayuda.
You have been sick to vote for Biden.
Whoever moves first is gay.
You have to be sick to vote for Biden. Is that what that man just said? I'm listening partially, but I do have ADHD. But yeah, you have to be sick to vote for Biden. You could say that about anybody. You could say that about Donald Trump, about the female Donald Trump. What was her name? Hillary Clinton. You could say that about her. You could say that about literally anybody. Like, you have to be sick to vote for Rishi Sunak in the UK because he had very stupid views. He was a very stupid man, and I'm glad we got rid of him, but now we got even more stupidness to deal with. Fucking Labour. You know who I wanted? Nigel Farage. I'm fucking pissed, bro. Nigel's got actual logic with his views. He is a logistical man. I vote for Nigel Farage until he gets in as Prime Minister. If he never gets in, this country is always going to be messed up, because that man can... There's only one man in the UK that can clean up this country, and that is Nigel Farage. Everybody else will do nothing, literally nothing for this country. They will do more harm than good, like the illegal immigrants. Labour and Conservatives are the people allowing illegal immigrants to get into the country. Nigel Farage will fucking kick them up the ass and kick them out of this country. He is my president.
No tenemos papeles, no tenemos trabajo y no tenemos más hambre y aquí estamos, gracias a él nos ayuda.
You have been sick to vote for Biden.
Whoever moves first is gay.
Whoever votes first is gay. Well, I think I would vote first every single time, because hell, I'm not afraid to admit it. I like transsexuals, just transgendered females who still have the cock. Without the cock, they ugly. With the cock, good. Cock is good. Female without cock is bad. No, no, no. We like cock.
With the presidential
Cock is
election November 5th,
I vote
hit the
for cock.
streets of major cities all across America with one simple question. Who are you voting for, if anyone?
If Donald Trump does not win, what do you do?
I hope that I'm gonna die.
In light of recent events.
Madam, you have grey hair, so I'm pretty sure that you are going to die at some point. Pretty soon, probably.
It begs the question, what can we even believe in anymore?
Donald Trump.
Nothing. That's what we can't believe in. Like, everybody thinks that their beliefs are good, when their beliefs are nothing but shit when it comes to politics. Like, politics just makes your brain mush. Like, your views, nobody's gonna agree with your views because your views is personal to you. That's why everybody likes different influencers, because they like different opinions. See, Mr. Old Man.
Wants to destroy not only the city, but the country, and eventually he could destroy the world.
Starting in New York.
How the fuck would a president destroy the world unless they like team up with other countries, kind of like Vladimir Putin and North Korea? Like, I'm watching those two at the moment because they are the most powerful allies that are sticking together. With China by their side, it is going to be one hell of a world war, and I am going to Mount Fiji because I heard that Fiji, the world war won't even go out there because obviously there's nothing out there, there's just a bunch of grass. So yeah, I'll just be surviving somewhere in a rainforest in Mount Fiji and be chilling. So yeah, that's where I'm swimming to, but I can't swim, so I'd have to take a boat like I'm a Mexican. Is that racist? No, because Mexicans actually do that type of shit.
New York City, with Trump's recent felony convictions taking place in his own city, and a new home to countless migrants who just illegally crossed the border, who do New Yorkers think can best solve America's problems?
Yeah, it's still undecided.
Trump, yeah, push for it, sir.
Whoa!
Get away!
Hey,
73, you pathetic motherfucker.
yo, quit tweaking, man. Who you voting for?
Suck my balls!
Ah, that's a good president. Suck my balls. Like, I'm voting for the same president that he's voting for. But Jesus Christ, like, what is with all these druggy people friggin', like, trying to start shit with a random guy? Like, I saw something on Kick as well where someone was just streaming and then this random person just wanted to start to fight him, and he was, like, obviously on drugs. So as all these druggies are coming out the shadows for no reason, they are just coming. Man, I wish I was coming.
What do you want right now? What the fuck is your problem?
So, he's saying, I want food, you motherfucker. So, like, that isn't a way to get food. Like, that is, like, straight up attempt of robbery. So, he could be imprisoned, because, like, you can't go up to people and be like, give me your money. Well, he's saying food, so he's trying to rob him for food, though. You can still steal food, so if food was free, everybody would fill their pockets, but since food isn't free, people just do it anyway. Hey, fuck the police.
Biden, porque no sé, su ideología es como más, a mí me parece mejor.
¿De dónde eres?
Have you realised something? Every Biden supporter is someone that doesn't speak English. That is the problem. These motherfuckers can vote and they don't even speak the same language. Jesus fucking Christ. That's why Labour is currently in office, because the people that voted Labour fucking don't speak English. And I hardly speak fucking English, but I still want Nigel Farage. Nigel Farage, I suck his dick if he gets in. That is a message for Nigel Farage. I suck your dick if you get into Parliament, because you will be my best president that I've ever seen. Mark my words, Nigel Farage gets in, Britain is saved. Make Britain great again.
De Venezuela.
Trump. Why? Because he's not an idiot. Biden's
See,
an idiot.
he's English and he voted for Trump. So that's the problem. The immigrants got Biden in office. All these American patriots want Trump in. So therefore the problem is the illegal or the legal immigrants that don't speak English. Somebody that doesn't speak English can vote in a different country that they're not even from. Like, holy shit, that's the problem. Throw those guys out, but don't throw them out, just don't let them vote, because, like, when you let people that don't speak English vote for your president or your prime minister, you get a mess, and this is the result.
Trump, para bien o para mal, el gobierno republicano que ha hecho siempre grande América.
See, he is not English and he is, like, voting Republican, and I'm no fucking politician, but I think Republicans are Biden because he's blue, right? I don't fucking get politics, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just trying to fucking add some commentary. Like your mother. Ha! Nice mother joke. People clap. I applaud you, sir. I'm gonna wear my hat like you now. Like, this guy is real inspirational. He should be my president.
Are you on meth right now?
Oh, he wants to touch your dick. Don't threaten him with a good time. Jesus Christ, I'd allow him, but then I'd get a disease. So would I allow him or wouldn't I? That's the question. Well, I'm open-minded. I will try everybody. Any hand is a hand of a friend's, so friends can jack me off too. I think that's what I'm going with. I'm not even fucking as high as this guy, and I'm making no sense. That's how much fucking politics hurts my brain, is I'm now, like, just confused. Like, why is this guy so angry, lul?
Look at me, you sick
Run!
Fucking hell, he's got endurance. He must be good in bed. Hey, old mama jammers. You want him? Like, he will give you a good time. He wants to touch your dick. As long as you're a tranny, he will want to touch it. Like, so yeah, old people, come and get your guy, because he is just, I guess, sex deprived. That's what I'm getting from this video. I'm not even friggin' listening to the political stuff now. I'm listening to this guy, because he's in, like, I'm gonna guess 99% of this video is gonna be this guy.
Yeah, he's still going. ¿Cuántos años, meses vivir aquí?
Vengo llegando. Una semana.
Una semana.
Look at yourself. You are speaking a different language in America. Like, bro, this country is messed up, bro. And I'm not even in it, bro. I'm saying this country, but it's because this country is in this video.
Sí.
1 week. New York, bien or no?
New York, excellent.
Okay.
New York, excellent. That was the only form of English that he could speak. Is New York excellent? No, it's not. It's riddled with rats. Have you seen the hotels? I've seen it on GTA 4. It does not look good.
America, bienvenidos. I noticed the hat. Do you think is Israel play any role in your votes? What are you thinking?
Trump is much better for Israel.
Okay. Are we witnessing the reddening?
Trump is much better for Israel. He reckons he could stop the war in every single country. How is my question? But hey, let Trump have another shot. See if he can stop all war. See if he'll be the peacekeeper and invent world peace. Has world peace even been invented yet? No, there's always been violence. But Donald Trump could invent it. I winked, but you can't see it.
Of New York?
I hope so.
Okay.
That's a New York I can live in. It's getting right. It's getting there.
That's a New York I could live in. Is one that's ran by Donald Trump. It will still have rats in it, whether or not it's ran by Donald Trump or the fucking bum that's chasing this guy around in this video. Like, New York has always had rats in it, from my understanding. Also, the apartments, shite. They are shit. I've seen GTA 4. Nico Bellic apartment is shit.
It's getting all f***ed up, so.
Are people pissed off or what?
People are pissed off. They need to change
What are your
things.
thoughts on the convictions?
You know, it's a witch trial. There's bigger problems to fry in New York. Whole city's falling apart. I've been here since the 80s, and this is the worst I've seen it, so.
Wait, locked in on me.
New York is falling apart. Think it has been for years. Like, it's got a rat problem. And I think the biggest problem with New York is being neglected. Nobody's paid attention to it, and nobody has kept the streets clean. Nobody has done renovations. Nobody cares about New York anymore. Ever since they lost the Twin Towers, New York hasn't been the same. I think it hit them where it hurts, like financially. And that's why they can't invest into that city, unfortunately.
I can't do this.
I think most of their financials was in the Twin Towers. I feel like it, but don't quote me on that, because I don't know anything about New York. It was an office, so office has something to do with financials in my mind. I'm a papaga, I am stupid. Don't take everything I say with a grain of salt. Don't take it as like actual advice, because I'm not a politician. Do you see me running for president in the next 5 years? No. Guess where I see myself in 5 years? In a casket, underground, and buried, and living a better life with Jesus Christ.
He's gonna kill us. Trump or Biden?
Biden. The other guy sucks.
Any way you look.
The first English guy, who turned out to be, I think, Asian, but I can't see properly through these glasses, so I don't know if he was Asian or not. First English guy to say Biden. Mind is blown. Actually, not a legal immigrant voting for Biden. But he might be Asian. I don't know. I can't see through these glasses. I don't see colour.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Screwed either way?
screwed.
Excuse me, Trump or Biden?
Trump. I would say Trump.
Did he almost say Trump and then change his answer to Biden? Like, bruh. Like, you can't just switch up like that. oh yeah, Nigel Farage, no, I want Khan in office, or whoever it is right now. I don't know, Sadiq Khan or some shit. He's a white guy that looks like a BBC presenter.
Trump,
That
what
guy.
policies are you concerned with?
Oh yes, please, I need a Thatcher's after watching this video. Fuck me, like, politics is not my fucking niche, bruh. Jesus Christ.
Right now.
Immigration, financial, just general regulation, and directing the country.
What are your thoughts on inflation?
Killing people once again at that
Exactly.
same level, groceries, energy.
You think the average person can survive out here in New York financially these
No,
days?
no.
The average person.
Yeah.
You're not
No.
living here if you don't have quite a bit of money.
How you doing, man?
Yeah. Apartments and houses in New York, the rent are super high from my understanding. I think the worst city with homelessness is Los Angeles. So yeah, because of how expensive those houses are. But I think New York is pretty much similar to Los Angeles for expensiveness, but don't quote me on that. I know nothing about New York, I'm just speculating. But yeah, there is a financial crisis in both America and the UK at the moment. Inflation is crazy, everything keeps on going up and up and up. I blame the shoplifters, but that's beside the point, and I also blame Rishi Sunak. Nigel Farage would take inflation away from us. Like, he is a smart man. I trust Nigel. Always trust Nigel. But yeah. So when it comes to America, who do they need in office right now? Would it be Donald Trump or would it be Joe Biden? I think inflation and all these financial problems was still there when Donald Trump went into office. It wasn't invented because of Joe Biden. I just think Joe Biden might be making the country a little bit worse than Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump didn't really make too much of a change. Inflation is always going to be a problem throughout our life. Things are just going to get more and more expensive. That is just life, unless Nigel Farage comes into my office. That's beside the point though. So I don't think any of those two dudes would sort out like inflation and financial crises. I just think it's one of those things at the moment that the government just needs to try to figure out. They need to prioritize it, sit down in a meeting and be like, how the fuck do we make these problems go away? And work hard in fixing what's broken. That is the big thing that these countries need to sort. Try to find a solution and fix what is broken. That is my political view.
Who are you voting for? Presidente, who are you voting for? Oh, you know.
But it's easier said than done though. Fixing problems doesn't happen overnight. Roads wasn't built overnight. It takes time. So we will see with time if Mr. Dickhead Labour is going to be a good president or a bad president. Who knows? Only time will tell. I always give people a chance. I gave Rishi Sunak a chance and I started getting censored. Like, there has been a lot of censorship because of that guy. I think he was trying to censor me. Because freedom of speech isn't really freedom of speech in this country anymore. We don't really have it anymore. And I blame Rishi Sunak for that. They need to relax on censoring people. We need a country where I can say fuck the police again. Or fuck my president because he's a cunt. Not you, Mr. Labour guy. I haven't seen what you can do yet. But if you piss me off once, you're dead. Well, not dead, but dead to me. Because my man is green. Nigel Farage. I'm green, bro. I'm like the Hulk. And no, that's not why I like Nigel Farage. He said something in an interview that I agreed with a long time ago now. But I saw that interview. It had something to do with like crime and how he would try to make it go down if he was Prime Minister. And that's why he's got my vote, is because I want this crime to fucking disappear. But hey, people will do what they want. Like this guy keeps on chasing this guy for some unknown fucking reason.
I gotta go.
Why are you mad?
Right now, New York.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad? Keck. Oh, how are you doing, madam? You're like twice my age, but you're the right dick size for me. What? Does she even? Never mind.
We've got more Trumps than Biden.
I think that's the way to go. I mean, everybody kind of has similar views when it comes to what they want right now. And it's definitely lower gas prices and everything else that comes with this. So, yeah.
Did you vote last election?
Yeah, I unfortunately voted for Biden.
Do you regret that decision?
100%.
What are your thoughts on the migrant situation here in New York right now?
You see people everywhere, and it's like a lot of them are getting stuck in hotels and whatnot now. And it's like, I think they should just hurry up and like build some new like spots for them already, you know, knowing this country.
The election is rigged.
Yes.
Yeah?
100%.
Should we juke now?
The election is rigged. That's what he said before that guy kept on saying suck my dick. Do I think elections are rigged? No. Everybody votes for whoever they want. Like I have family members that are conservatives, I have family members that are libtards, I have family members that are labourers or whatever. I'm green, so I'm different. I'm different towards everybody in my family. I'm a different breed. I want Nigel Farage because Nigel, everything is fine with Nigel. Everything is not fine with these other two cunts. Other two Pepegas, they're just as stupid as I am. But yeah, let's see what the BBC guy can do. BBC presenter looking at.
We're juking through the glass. Let's see if we got the juke. Say first. Jesus Christ.
That has to be against some sort of law, like friggin' following this guy around unless it's edited to make us think that he's been following him for a while. But yeah, they got all this footage, so that should be harassment. So that guy should be arrested, bruh. Well, not arrested, at least fined though, because he's got threatening behaviour as well. So he might be a danger to society. Actually arrest that guy and put him in juvie. Is he a juvenile? I don't know. I'm blind because of these glasses.
He's unhinged. Are you voting for Trump or Biden this year?
Trump all the way.
Okay, tell me why.
Because he's the best, he's the most aggressive, he's the smartest. Against any other opposition, I would take him. Forget about Biden. It's sad to see him. The man is sick and he doesn't belong there. We're not a democracy anymore. And those folks think that the democracy has a problem, and they're the ones who have a problem with democracy. They're writing executive orders, they're jumping around the Congress, that's the people's house.
Let me stop you there. I don't think Biden is sick. I think he's just very old, so I think he's just a confused old man. He definitely shouldn't be running for president, shouldn't even be president. Whoever voted him in, probably the old folks' home. So yeah, it was a bunch of old people. They were like, he's old like me, let's have him in. Yay, first old president. And then you see it now and it's like, the country is fucked. That's what happens when you put old people in office. Your country gets fucked up the ass.
The legislature is supposed to be making those kind of calls, how to spend our money. They have the purse strings. And yet, the Democrats are finding ways around it. They're criticizing the Supreme Court. You know, they're not practicing what it is to be an American. And they're certainly not practicing what a democracy is.
You gonna vote for Trump or Biden this year?
I think we're screwed. I think Trump's got it.
Oh, shit.
I think Trump's got it, but I think we're also screwed. If it's between Trump and Biden, I think your best bet is to go with Donald Trump. A lot younger man, and yeah, I know he's a bit sus, he's broken some laws, but Trump, he's not that bad of a guy, I don't think. I think he's just he just misunderstood some laws, probably. I don't know the American legal system. I don't really understand Americans as people. They're a different breed than me. But yeah, like with my country, we have like orange, we have green, we have libtards, we have Labour, we have Conservative. So we have blue, red, another red. I don't know why we have two reds. We have green and we have orange, I think that's how it goes in my country. Nobody votes for green and orange, but green would do a good job. Nigel Farage is my man. Man, he must have a big dick. Bruh. But like I said, you shouldn't have old people running for president or even in office. If you see Nigel Farage, he's not exactly young, but he has more of a understanding of politics than Joe Biden, in my opinion. But hey, I'm British, I go for British guys, I don't go for dickheads over in America. All Americans are stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I should have been born American, because even I'm stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Why do you lock in on us? What? Hey, it might be.
Like, just steal some food at this point, bro. Just go to a Walmart and take a sandwich and put it in your armpit or down your trousers. I would not eat a sandwich down my trousers because my cock doesn't get washed very often, and I piss out of it, so not very good to put things down my pants. But yeah, the old man, just go and steal some food. Why are you asking him for food? He's not a shop, he's not a bakery. He's just a guy with a camera running away from you because you're scary. You're even scaring me, and I'm sat in my own living room. Yes, this is a living room because I live in it.
PD, can you do something? This guy's tweaking. He's just chasing us down. This guy right here. Can you do anything? I can't do.
You hear the crooked.
Classic police officers. They don't want to do their fucking job. I understand that very well, because even Brits police officers are just as useless. Actually, they're even more useless because they don't have guns. They just have a long ass stick and they start beating you with it. So yeah, our police officers, we need to stop separating armed police from normal police. Just give all police guns, please, because the criminals, they do have weapons.
Say, oh, he's sharper now than he ever was. He's sharp, he's fine, he's blah blah blah.
Do you think he has the mental faculties to be the president?
Nah. I don't think he has the mental faculties. He is not sharp. They are lying to us. Like, that is the biggest lie in political history. Is, nah, he's fine, he's sharp. No, he's not. He's a fucking confused old man. Even I see it all the way from not so Great Britain. Because I can't call this Great Britain. Like, this country is a shithole.
In the United States?
Absolutely not, and it's sad to see, you know, I mean, as much as I am totally against all of his policies, I was from the start, I have compassion for the guy, you know. Where's his wife? Where's everybody else that should be looking after him?
They are probably dead. Let's be honest, they are probably dead. But yeah, he has a security team that looks after him, so they're always beside him, but at the same time, like, if you can't keep your eyes open during a fucking meeting like this, like a presidential meeting, don't fucking be a president, because you need to stay awake for those meetings. There could be crucial information in those meetings that you are missing, you old motherfucker, fucking face mask wearing ass, fucking smart man who dressed you, you fucking dresser. You didn't dress yourself because you can't even keep your eyes open for 2 fucking hours while they yap. Like, he'd have a hard time watching my stream then. I'm always yapping.
Concerned about his well-being, you know. Biden has, you know, there's no way. What can he do against Trump? Trump is sharp, he's fast, he knows names, he knows statistics, and he's passionate. He's, I think, the most patriotic we have in this country. He doesn't need it. What does he need this for?
You told me?
He's a multi-billionaire. He could do whatever he wants to do, but he decides that he wants to see what he can do to straighten out this country.
I feel like Biden's not really doing too much. At one point, I really hated Trump.
I don't think Donald Trump was doing too much. Like, I think all prime minister and presidents they either do nothing or they fuck up the country. So it's either one or the other, and Joe Biden's obviously messing up America. But Donald Trump didn't do anything when he was president either, from where I could see. But obviously I don't keep up with American politics because I am British. I don't even keep up with my own politics because I do not care about politics. Politics confuse the shit out of me. But yeah, don't vote me for president, because I tell you, fucking hell, if I became president, country screwed. I will only focus on one thing, not the NHS. I'd be focusing on getting crime down, and I would be neglecting everything else until crime is no more in this country. Like, Jesus, bruh. being a president is very hard work. Being a prime minister is very hard work. So unless you can deal with that sort of pressure, don't ever become president or prime minister.
I'm not gonna lie, I was scared.
That's my
what he would do
opinion.
when he wasn't president, but it looks like Trump is more promising than Biden right now.
Trump is complicated and he get a lot of bad, he's kind of criminal. Man.
If he was not a felon, would you vote for him?
No, I mean, he's crazy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Donald Trump, I don't think is crazy. I just think he has a unique way of wanting to do something with the country. But I think everything that he's trying to do, that he tried to do, is quite hard and complicated, because I think it needs to be like voted in a Congress kind of meeting, so people have to be like together for that kind of thing to go forward, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure like 99% of the time it probably got denied. All his suggestions probably got denied when he was president. That's probably why we didn't see much of a change when he was president. But I'm sure there's some Americans that saw some change, and that's probably why they want Donald Trump back in. That is the answer, that they are like, or they are like being like, now that we've got Joe Biden, Donald Trump wasn't that bad, was he? So, because I personally, I would rather have a president that doesn't do too much with the country, but doesn't destroy it at the same time. Joe Biden seems like he is destroying it, from what I hear anyway, but I don't keep up with politics. I listen to some of my own politics and then I decide if I like a guy or not. Because if there's gonna be change, I will see it. I won't need to turn on the news to see change. Change will be all around me. Unless I don't go outside, and then, yeah. But I've seen change when I did go outside recently. But it was Spanish, so yeah, I don't understand that politics either, because I don't even speak Spanish, so there's that.
I am voting for Biden.
Okay. RFK?
Yeah.
Why do you like RFK? It's one of the first people we've heard.
Seems honest, seems straightforward, wants to get us out of forever wars. He doesn't represent the establishment.
Give somebody else the opportunity then. I go with him. Give somebody else the opportunity to prove. You preach something, you shall do it as my new president. If you don't do it, next election, you're gone. You are gone. Rest in peace, like the Undertaker says. Not that far actually, but yeah, it's like just a kick up the arse. Bye. Next one, bring them in. Ah, fucking Donald Trump again. This motherfucker keeps on coming back like a cockroach. Jesus Christ. Okay, we'll just fucking have him in again. We got nobody better. Just go with Donald Trump.
As much as the other two candidates.
I think they've unintentionally made Trump some sort of political martyr?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably. I mean, I don't think paying off a porn star is... I think that's what you're supposed to do. Porn stars,
coin, right?
Porn stars work for money. But that's it. I mean, RFK is the guy you want, but I'm worried that he's just not getting enough attention.
Trump all the way.
Okay.
That's just like Nigel Farage. He doesn't get a lot of attention, and that is a problem, because he's my whatever that guy was called. So that guy wants somebody completely new. Just like me, I want Nigel Farage because he's got some good ass ideas that he'd do with the country. But also, I've read a bit of Labour, what he might want to do with the country. As long as he's not lying, he wants to do stuff with NHS, bring the energy bills down or whatever, something along those lines, and I'm all for that, because like the less bills that we pay, a better world, a more happier world. But there's a lot of difference between saying it and doing it. Like a lot of these presidents lie through their teeth. They will say something just to get elected, and when they're elected, they'll just relax and won't do what they wanted, what they said they were going to do with the country. With Nigel Farage, though, I think he will make magic happen because he's a very magical guy. I'm a bit glazing him a little bit, but that's my guy. That is my guy. I am green until another party gets my interest and gets me thinking, actually, he's got some good ideas, I go with him. So yeah, I'm nobody, I'm not a party, I'm just a guy. At the moment I'm green, but maybe soon I'll be orange. Maybe one day I'll be a libtard, or maybe one day I'll be Labour. It depends what these guys will do for my country. If I see change, if it's good change, then I will kiss the guy on the forehead and be like, I am red now, I am Labour. If he does nothing like they all seem to do, they just relax lazy cunts, then he fine to stay. As long as he's not destroying the country, he good in my eyes.
Hey, tell me why.
Because keeping a country stable is a good thing too. You have to realise that.
Who's the best driver? Not even American.
Okay.
He just made things happen. I don't know. I feel like Sleepy Joe is. We're definitely for Trump's tenacity. Is balls, for lack of better words.
Yeah, other countries didn't take advantage of America because they, as a leader, respected him.
You told the leader of the Taliban.
That is true. Vladimir Putin, I think, did respect Donald Trump, so they've got a point there. So I think Donald Trump, if he came back, there is a good chance that he could halt Vladimir Putin and the Ukraine war. But who knows? Like, I don't know if Vladimir will listen to anybody from the West anymore because of how America has treated him now. Because they cut off the banks to him, they cut off all contact to him. He feels betrayed by America right now. So if Donald Trump can reverse the damage, then he can stop the war. Do you think he can or can't? That's your own conclusion. Only time will tell if he becomes president again. But my man Nigel Farage can definitely now, I'm just kidding. UK will never be able to stop a war like that. That is out of our hands, that is in NATO's hands, that is in America's hands. We'll leave it to them because they are the big dogs when it comes to allies. We'll let them do the talking because, like, our guys, I don't trust them. I don't fully trust Nigel Farage, even though I want him in, because every prime minister is untrustworthy as far as I've seen. But yeah, that's just my political thoughts. You can draw your own conclusions. If you think Donald Trump can halt all wars, the war in both Ukraine and Israel, if he can do that, he is Superman and he's got my vote too. But I can't vote for him. But if I see tomorrow that Donald Trump goes into office, if I see the next day he's halted the war, or a few weeks down the line or a month down the line he's halted all war, then my man will be my man, bro. I will literally convert to being an American and literally vote for him every single time. So Nigel Farage, I'm about to become American if Donald Trump can make world peace happen.
Before you ever talk
People
about
think he can.
any withdrawal, that no one's...
People think this man is Superman. Prove it. That's what I say when it comes to politics. If you believe you're a good prime minister, prove it. If you believe you're a good president, prove it. It's all about proving it.
Certain terms, you would obliterate him. You at one point tell him, I know exactly where you are, and give him the exact coordinates where he was?
No, I sent him a picture of his house.
Trump or Biden? Biden.
Can't say.
Okay, fair.
Neither. I think I'm probably going to end up voting for Biden. I'm not super happy about it.
Biden.
¿Por qué?
Sí, porque nos apoyan nosotros no tenemos papeles, no tenemos trabajo y no tenemos más hambre que el Chavo del Ocho, y aquí estamos gracias a él, nos ayuda.
Okay. ¿De dónde eres?
So they said did they just snitch on themselves for having no documents? Hey FBI, come and get you guys. Go and deport them, bruh. They have no right to be in that country.
You know, I don't think we should be as limited to only 2 options. I feel like the way that we are set up is very limiting and is getting us to the place that we are now.
I'm sorry, madam, but this dude should not be bending over when there's pride flags around unless he wants that.
A lot of American people don't feel represented.
Biden? Do you think he'll win? Yes. Okay. What do the people chilling near the Trump Tower think about the Donald Trump? Man's built an empire. Don't you guys like Trump?
He's a criminal. He's a very sick person and he's very frightening.
If he was right here, what would you say to him?
To him?
Too old? Biden's 4 years older, though. What are we talking?
Hey, he had a point just there. Biden's a lot older than Donald Trump. Hey. So they want some young, inexperienced guy for president. No, that would not be good, would it? Nah. I could only imagine if a friend that I once knew from a football stadium, when I used to watch football back many moons ago, a guy that I met from a football stadium is now like a Labour guy, and he doesn't have my vote still. But if he went for Prime Minister at this stage, he'd be so inexperienced, man. He would crack under every pressure, because the thing about politics is you need that experience to get more and more wiser, so you can practice what you know when you make it to be becoming a Prime Minister or a President. You can't be young, you have to be kind of middle-aged to oldie kind of type. But you can't be stupid either, because you have to be very smart, because it's a lot of pressure on your shoulders. You could start a war in the click of your fingers. So yeah, that kind of pressure. You don't want to piss anybody off. So therefore, leave it for the more older guys, like 30s to 40s kind of guys, who have a bit more experience than you. Like somebody to, yeah, that can do this country good, or America good. Like someone that's experienced but not too old, so they're smart and sharp, because you have to be very smart and sharp to be a president or prime minister.
LGBTQ community, all them, forcing them at such a young age, I'm just not a fan of it.
Yeah, he's mentally ill. Plus, he's a miserable human being. He's a criminal, he's a rapist, he's a liar.
He's dangerous for the whole world.
He's a...
Let's have a look.
Ill. Plus, he's a miserable human being. He's a criminal, he's a rapist, he's a liar.
Trump found liable for essaying and defaming Jean Carroll in civil trial and is ordered to pay $5 million. Carroll sued the former president, accusing him of battery over an alleged in the 1990s and of defamation for calling her account a hoax. So he actually got sued over that. Like, was it essaying at the time, or did you consent at the time, but now the relationship is over, now you're throwing these allegations towards the man and he was wrongfully sued? Who knows, it does happen, you can get wrongfully sued. But Jesus Christ, $5 million? I hope that there was no stone unturned, because if they left a stone unturned, bloody hell, man, like, he just paid out for no reason. Because when it comes to something that serious, you have to literally get all the facts, information, and investigate. If you don't, you've just sued an innocent man. But I don't know, maybe this is some sort of relationship that he had. Maybe he assaulted her, but it says alleged R wording, so that's only alleged at this point. So, but he was still sued, so kind of weird there. But battery was not alleged, so he obviously did assault her. But the alleged kind of information, like, still ongoing probably. I don't know what article this is from. I didn't know about that, but if he did that, why is he not in prison? So that's as far as I go. Like, why is people not in prison if they actually are this evil person that you're trying to make them out to be? That's as far as I go. Innocent until proven guilty. People forget about that fucking rule, don't they, nowadays? They just throw all kinds of allegations and they expect people to just run with it because they say so. And that's the bottom line, Stone Cold Steve Austin style.
He's dangerous for the whole world.
He's just pretty old and retarded up there. Just he don't know what he's saying. He just be looking stuck, and I don't know how we have someone out there like that.
Yeah, they can't keep him away.
Can't keep
He
away.
falls asleep.
So I'm 24 years old. Do we have any hope in my generation?
Not with the world.
Okay.
Not with global warming. Not with this.
I'm loving Voxy Mobile's unlimited social media.
£10 a month for unlimited fun.
Tell you what,
Salaries you guys are making.
The world has never been as dangerous as now.
Exactly, the world has never been as dangerous as it is now. Exactly. I used to go out with without a care in the world. I've never been stabbed a day in my life, never been shot at, and I am proud of that. But nowadays I wouldn't chance going out unless I'm in Spain, because Spain seems a lot more cleaner, it seems a lot more friendly, and it seems a lot more peaceful over in Spain. I've walked the streets and I'm still unscathed. I have still never been stabbed or shot at. Over in the UK, there's trash on our streets. There's like so many immigrants that are probably not legally here. So it's just the whole place in Britain is a mess. They need street cleaners like they have over in Spain, and hire me to be a street cleaner because I'm looking for a job. I've still been looking for it, but you motherfucking companies are still fucking turning me down, and it's annoying. But a guy eat too, bro. So yeah, but yeah, like salaries though. She mentioned global warming and salaries. Let's go away from the dangerous part. Salaries. The salaries, I think they've kind of been the same from my understanding. I think maybe you got paid less in the past, so I think they might be a little bit better in my country at least. Don't know about America, maybe they've gotten worse, but global warming as well. I don't know much about global warming. I think from how it sounds, I think it's the world is so hot, the earth is super hot at the moment. I think that's global warming or something to do with it. I don't really understand that kind of freaking argument, but it has been pretty much warm, but keep in mind, madam, it is fucking summer. It will be warm in summer. It has also been raining in summer, so global warming, I haven't really been seeing a whole lot of that. Just a lot of sunshine, rain, and some thunder with it. So global warming isn't really a problem in my opinion, but people have other opinions. That's what makes us unique.
Trump? I'll go for Trump. Yeah, I'll go for Trump.
Okay.
Always.
¿Por qué?
It's the best president in the world.
Who are you thinking?
Biden.
Do you think the election's rigged?
Yeah, I think the last one was. That's what a lot of people think.
Biden or Trump?
Trump.
I don't. Holy shit, she's getting so close to him. I don't think the election is rigged. I think it's physically impossible to rig an election. I think more people voted Joe Biden because of possibly Donald Trump's allegations against him and all his like criminal charges and whatever has been thrown at him or what he's been sued for. I think that's why people went with Joe Biden while that whole mess was getting investigated, and now they think that Donald Trump is innocent because like he never went to prison, he was only charged with a few of those things that was alleged. So they now want him back into office because their country is getting messed up by Joe Biden. Got there in the end, stutter problem.
Oh, will he win? Hell yeah! Alright, why are you voting for Trump?
Honestly, I don't even know.
New York? Pretty heavily red, I'm a bit surprised. With New York City feeling surprisingly more purple than blue, what does the other historically blue state in a historically blue city feel about the upcoming election?
Donald Trump!
Donald Trump?
President. Donald Trump for president. Donald Trump, he'll keep the white people safe. He'll make the Jews come back to life.
I'm not a big fan of Donald Trump and just his type of person that he is.
The reason why I didn't say anything about that kind of thing is because I was at the beginning of the video, so I had an opinion back then. So let's carry on with this video.
They're all really old, and I feel like Biden hasn't done anything.
Do you think there should be an age limit for the presidency?
100%.
Who are you voting for?
Biden. I got a good feeling about
He doesn't even know who he's fucking voting for, this fucking guy. Don't let him vote, please, America. But yeah, when it comes with like having an age gap on how old you can be to be president or prime minister, I think you probably should be mentally examined to see if you're fit enough to be a president or a prime minister, because that's a whole ass country in your hands. But an age gap, as long as you're mentally stable, which Joe Biden obviously isn't, well, he might be mentally stable but he's confused. So yeah, I think an age gap, no, because you can be really old but really smart. So I think it's more like brain capacity more than anything else. When it comes to their age, look at Donald Trump. The difference between Donald Trump to Joe Biden, Donald Trump seems smarter than Joe Biden. That's why everybody wants Donald Trump back in. But yeah, they're both pretty old, and one day Donald Trump might be just as confused as Joe Biden, but he's not there yet. So there's people with similar ages that have like different like mental capacity. Donald Trump is a bit more like not confused and more aware of things than Joe Biden seems to be. But yeah, that's just my thoughts and opinions on it. Take it with a grain of salt, because like I am not a political person. I just, from the looks of it, Donald Trump seems smarter than Joe Biden, so I think it's more about brain capacity rather than their age. That's my thoughts.
Trump's a good president, or he was a good president, because his mistake was not being able to do everything he said he was going to do. He wasn't allowed to do anything he said he was going to do. That's how the country works.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier, is like they have a sit down, and then the most people that vote for like the change, they get change. If not enough votes for what Donald Trump wants to do, he doesn't get his way. You don't just like say something and it happens. It has to go through like a meeting first, and then the guys at the top, higher than Donald Trump, has to be like thumbs up or thumbs down. They have to have there's always a guy with the last say in every form of business, and yes, being a president is a form of business. That is somebody's job. There's always somebody that's going to have the last say. Like in stores, it is the owner that will have the last say. If your manager likes you but the owner doesn't, you're fucking screwed and you can find a new job, because the owner will boot you out of the door. So yeah, somebody higher up than Donald Trump obviously didn't like what he was trying to do with the country, and it was never okayed what he was trying to do with the country. And I think that was a problem for him. Just my opinion, but yeah, I did say that, something along those lines earlier.
Thoughts on Biden?
Ew, no. Oh my God, he's white.
Do you think Biden did a good job last couple years?
Did she just say, ooh no, oh my God, he is white? I thought you wanted us white people to be protected and you thought Donald Trump could do that, but now you're saying that he doesn't, that You don't want white... Like, you just contradicted yourself there, madam. Like, what? Oh my god, he is white. But I also want white people to be protected by Superman himself, Donald Trump. Like, bro, I think that woman needs to go to a mental hospital. She needs one of these on her arm. She needs one of them on her arm. Boom. What's that logo? Nobody knows.
Years or no?
That Biden's an idiot.
What did he do wrong?
I'm not sure on all the details, but how he pulled our troops out when people were still there.
Afghanistan?
Yeah, and he's a puppet.
Donald Trump. Trump?
You wanna know why?
Tell me why.
He's a billionaire for one, and two, he lowered the gas prices on everything, made jobs easier. That's why I'm voting for Trump.
So you got a job easier?
Yes, sir. I worked at Little Caesars.
Where are you working at now?
Nowhere.
And what was the first thing that you said?
Makes jobs easier.
I think you should definitely vote for Joe Biden. If you ever had someone who's gonna dictate anything, if you ever wanted to exchange the fucking term limits, bring Obama back.
Now, I'm probably gonna have to go with probably Trump this time.
Okay.
I don't know, I just feel like ever since Biden came in, everything's been going downhill, gas went up.
We have a president that's a little bit too old and needs to kind of retire.
Okay.
It's about time, There's nothing wrong with that.
Do you think that's the biggest deciding factor in who you'll vote for? Mental.
They said that Donald Trump lowered gas prices and made it easier to get a job. Hey, if he could get me employed in America, I would go for him as well, because I need a living. I do. That's probably why I don't like any cunt that steps foot in my office, is because of how hard it is to get a job right now. But I think jobs are always competitive. It depends what you can do for them. And my last work, they didn't like it when I got ill, so I got let go. I went bye-bye. Because I was ill for 2 weeks and I tried to get days off, and when they wouldn't give it to me, I got in touch with my manager, and when she ignored me, I was like, I think they've established that I'm not coming in this weekend. And then after that, they started sending letters, and eventually led to my unemployment. Oh well. Life goes on, and hopefully I get a new Prime Minister, well, I already have one, that could potentially get me back into employment. Thank you, Mr. Khan guy, the guy that looks like he's from BBC. So yeah, if Donald Trump did that for that guy, then he is truly Superman. But he said he works at Little Caesars, and now that Joe Biden's in office, he no longer works at Little Caesars. Man, if Donald Trump can get you those opportunities, and if he lowered gas prices, then he's your guy. But did he do that, or are people just conspiracy theorying on it? I don't know. I don't live in America. I don't know how high gas is, how low gas was, and how high it is now. I don't understand, because I'm not in America. I just know what's going on in the UK, which is it's almost impossible to get a job if you are inexperienced, and it's also things are getting more and more expensive. I blame Rishi Sunak.
Acuity, that sort of thing?
I think so. I think it's all about what the president will do for the society, and also making sure that they do the right things for everybody.
You know what? Joe needs something really good right now.
What are we talking? What do you mean? We're talking like he needs some votes, or he needs some of that. Do you think most people feel safe?
Yeah, that guy is incredibly high. Don't let him vote either, bruh. There's so many people I don't want to be able to vote. Knowing that those people can vote, and he laughs like that, rest in peace America, rest in peace the UK, rest in peace me. When I eventually reach Nevada, I will come back as a parrot, and I will just repeat everything that everybody says.
Sharing their opinions politically?
Sir, do not drink that can of Monster Energy. You know what happens when you drink something like this? Your heart comes out your chest. It explodes and you die. You don't want to die now, do you, sir? Then I can't have my entertainment. Stop drinking Monster
It was
Energy.
interesting just how unsafe people felt about sharing their political views publicly. They acted like who they were voting for was a dirty little secret to be ashamed of.
Turn it off for a second, man.
Okay, here, well.
Turn it off for a second. I got my...
Yeah, the reason why people are so secretive to who they vote for is because of, when it comes to politics, politics is a mess to get into because there's violence that comes with politics. So yeah, politics just defies people and they get so mad for no reason, and it's like, bro, what are you getting so mad about? Like, do you think all of these motherfuckers care if you get into a fist fight tonight? No, they don't care if you're on their side. They just want your vote, nothing else. They don't want your support, they want your vote. And you giving them the vote means that you support them, of course it does. But why can't we just be like as sophisticated as they are in office? Hi, I'm Conservative. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm a Labourer. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm a libtard. Ha 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 ha. The friggin' Conservative and Labours are laughing at the libtards. Ha 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 ha. Like, that is funny, man. No, seriously, what are you? Libtard? You serious? And then you have me who are green and they are like, good choice. Because you get a seat in Congress. Like, because they gave Nigel Farage a seat and he's not even Labour. They look after other people. They look after green. I don't think they're looking after blue very well, but Labour was against blue. What do you expect? But yeah, they look after all of those people. Everybody's their friend in Labour. That is why I'm a friend of Labour, until they piss me the fuck off. Then I slap them. And then I say, Nigel Farage, that's the guy that needs to be my president. But nobody votes for him because they are retards. I said it.
I'm on the phone. I already did. He's on the phone.
Oh yeah, type it.
I don't think it posted.
Why is that?
So, here's the thing.
Alright, tell me real quick.
Here's the thing, bro.
Alright.
You have... So, can you blur my face?
Sure.
If you blur my face, we're cool.
Alright.
So, I'm in a big movie.
Okay.
And I need to be careful about what I say.
Well, we'll take it out, yeah.
Just make sure you blur my face.
Alright, guys.
I actually would not like to say it because I work for a public institution.
So that is understandable, because like you can get fired over politics, because politics, like I just said, they divide us. If your boss is something other than what you are, then because of division he will fire you over the stupidest reason. Like, look at me, I got ill and then bye job. But yeah, so companies are heartless. They'll just fire you they'll look for the slightest bit of reason to sack you, and then they will do it. They're always looking for a reason to get rid of you, because hey, they get sick of their employees, I guess, or they don't give a fuck about anybody. They are heartless, one of those two. But yeah, being in a big movie, finding someone on the pier in a big movie, what were the odds? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, yeah, so that's why you had to blur his face, and he did blur his face. I just watched it, he did blur his face, so he should be good. But I hope also he used a voice changer, because people can identify you from your voice, because everybody's got a unique voice. Me, annoying voice. Him, sexy voice. This guy got a sexy voice for a sexy man. But I am ugly, so I got an ugly voice for an ugly guy. It all matches.
If I say it.
Oh, interesting.
No comment.
No comment? Things were getting heated on a national level, but luckily some still had the balls to speak their opinions freely.
Trump!
Biden.
When I say I'm voting Trump, everybody say, how can you vote in Trump?
Why do they say that?
Because usually they think Trump is against the immigration people, right?
He's the best.
Where are you guys from?
Make America great again.
I don't think Donald Trump is against immigration as long as it's legal. I think he's more against the illegal immigrants that are trying to jump the border wall or fence or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, he's just frustrated about these illegals coming in. As long as you do it the proper way with the right documents, with everything properly, he probably has no problem with you. He has a problem with people trying to jump the fucking fence to live here rent free. Because these illegal immigrants come over expecting to be accommodated. When we've still got fucking homeless people on our streets, we need to accommodate them before we accommodate other pricks outside the country.
Trump challenges democracy.
That's my political view.
Yes, the happenings by the Capitol.
January 6th.
Yes.
I remember when Trump wasn't a president, I feel more confident to make money, and I feel my pockets a little bit more heavy, you know, my account a little bit more fat.
So I guess taxes was better with Donald Trump. Hey, that's my president. Like, less taxes to pay to the fucking unemployed fucking bums. Yeah, hell yeah, brother. Like, I get more money because of Donald Trump, because I don't have to pay that much taxes. It's still annoying, but it's not as annoying because I got fat pockets. If a president can do that, man, I'm moving to America once Donald Trump is back in office. But there's a problem. I don't have a visa for a holiday or to live there. Can I marry you, Tyler? I need you right now.
It doesn't matter here in California because the outcome is predetermined.
Do you think the election should be based off the popular vote or the Electoral College?
That's a great question.
Me, popular vote. Because, like, if the majority of the British public wants somebody in office, that should be their right to get that, as long as everybody's on the same page. If not, you voted for who you voted, you tried to get them in, you failed. Now it's time for someone else to have a go at it. Because there's obviously less conservatives this time around. Apparently Rishi Sunak has pissed off the British public so much that they no longer wanted him in office, so they go with the next cunt on the table. So therefore, Conservatives have kind of changed party and became Labourers. But yeah, I think it should be done by a popular vote. Everybody in the country goes to the voting stations and just vote for whoever they want in and pray to God that they get in and everybody is on the same page as them. If not, better luck next time. But we're going with this guy now because the majority wanted this guy, and it would be unfair if they didn't get this guy in the office.
But I'm not going to answer it on YouTube. If you read this book from the Harvard professor of politics, America had really the first modern republic, and then the Europeans followed. And then the Europeans learned from us, and they have constantly updated their systems, where it's very hard to update the American system.
Why?
It's in the Constitution.
With the surprising amount of Trump on the pier, I pulled up to the #1 public school in America, where I dropped out of 5 years ago to see what our brightest youth were thinking. Who are you voting for president?
Probably old man Joe Biden.
Biden's not all there in the head.
Probably old man Joe Biden. Like, why say it like that, bro? Like, yes, we know he's old. You don't need to establish that, but just say Joe Biden. And he had to think about it. Like, someone asked me that question. Nigel Farage. Nigel Farage is my president. Nobody else. He my president. He will make crime go down, and that's all that I care about. I care about my safety, nothing else.
Seems Big T's pretty big out here these days.
He's getting a lot better.
Especially in California.
I think he just needs to not say his hateful things sometimes.
I don't like the former president, Donald Trump. I would say that my politics are more strongly motivated by negative sentiment.
Okay.
I think he's incompetent.
Okay.
I suspect that he's almost certainly committed some form of crime. He was found guilty, to my knowledge.
Convicted felon now.
Joe Biden, I don't think he's all...
Okay, so, you don't like what you've seen all over the newspapers and everything? That's your choice. I respect it. Doesn't matter. He'll never see this video or live stream, whatever I'm doing.
There in the head. I don't think he's the one pulling the strings. So I don't think he necessarily needs to insult Joe as much as he does.
Who did you vote for previously?
I voted for Biden.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were the reasons?
I think it's just like kind of the lesser of two evils type of
Okay.
thing.
You know, I have to go with the lesser of two evils.
Do you think there should be an age limit?
I think so. I think it doesn't seem right that someone that is an elderly is kind of making policies for the next generation.
I think since he's going to be the nominee, I have to vote for Joe Biden.
But what do the people of Skid Row, the symbol of America's homelessness and drug addiction, think our country needs as they live on the streets?
Ah, great, here it comes. Get ready for all the fucking Biden voters. Like, here it comes. They're drugged up, they're obviously gonna go with Joe Biden.
Government sends billions to fight wars overseas. I want to hear from some people who are potentially human casualties of policies or lack thereof enacted by president or the next president. Who are you voting for?
Not you! Definitely.
Exactly, not you, Tyler. You motherfucker, bro. Give me some food.
Trump
I still remember that from earlier.
Why Trump?
I think he has the answers. I never had a president on
Holy shit. Actually, a drugged up person that voted for Donald Trump. Actually, maybe take drugs. Maybe it's good for you.
What, Obama?
You're not a color man? I'm not voting. Trump is a Republican.
If it's not a coloured man, I'm not voting. That's racist, bro. Like, okay. If you want to play that game, if it's not a Chinese man, I'm not voting because I like Chinese people. How about that? I'm not Chinese, but I like Chinese people. So if it's not a Chinese man as my president, I'm not voting. So go fuck yourself. But like, bro, it was just so blunt. Almost as blunt as the person that said not you.
He just want nothing but money. He don't give a nobody and nothing.
Who are you voting for president?
Nobody.
Alright.
Yes! He's got my mentality. Fuck him. Yeah, because all these clowns in office are all fucking liars. They lie through their teeth. They are scumbags. They are rich. They are the 1% making our life a living hell. Yes, my brother. On the bike. Yes.
Look, Trump.
Trump stands for the devil.
Okay.
He works for the devil.
I'd rather Trump.
Okay, Trump.
Yes.
Hi, Mr. Trump. I wish you're gonna be. We love you, Trump.
Because
the first foreigner to vote Trump. I like this place. Where is it? Skid Row? I'm never going there because I'll get stabbed or shot or both. Because I know it's a very rough area.
Like he's gonna help
But I
us
like
like
it over
clean
there.
the streets, getting people in order. Basically that.
Okay. What ethnicity are you?
Oh.
Are you like Mexican? Are you Ecuadorian?
Yes.
Okay, so Ecuadorian
Oh.
family like Trump?
Yes.
See.
They do.
Interesting.
They do. They...
Where are you from?
Iran.
Iran.
Economic was better during the Trump.
You think Biden ruined the economy?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know that man? He ran from Iran. Ha ha ha. I'm not funny.
Trump, he got a stimulus check.
Okay. I mean, tents everywhere. You gotta wonder how many tents were there before Trump, how many tents were there during Biden, and how many tents will there be after whoever wins. This is some staggering homelessness out here. Keep in mind, California has almost 50% of the homeless population. This place is a bona fide home.
We don't want Trump at all.
Why don't you like Trump? Okay.
Hey, there's just so many reasons. That's why I go with Biden.
Sure.
The lesser of two evils.
The lesser of two evils. I heard it countless times here in LA, which I would have expected to be a die-hard Democrat fan base. So I teleported to the social activism and woke capital of America, Seattle, Washington, to find out if even they were feeling pro-Joe. We're back at Cal Anderson Park, aka the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. Let's talk to some people.
Who we voting for? Hi, I'm Skirt. Vote for me, you know, if you want to, but I might vote for. How's Trump even able to run? Bro, he has like 35 felonies.
I can't stand the man.
And Joe Biden.
Okay.
I don't really know who to like. Biden's like he fucks with genocide. Trump, he's probably does too, but he's also like a public piece of shit. Biden's more like low key with it, and I don't really think he's even fully there anyway. I might have to go with like
Biden, but like
I don't think he has my best interest at heart anyway.
I just don't like the guy's personality.
I would prefer.
So that is a fact. There's a fact that just came out. The woke people, the woke generation are fucked. Basically, they all want Joe Biden, so they are fucked. Like, yeah, that is the fact. That is a matter of fact. If you are woke, you are fucked in the head. You are mentally ill because you want Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe. Get to the mental hospital. Come on, wear one of these. Go on.
To be able to vote for Bernie Sanders or someone else like Elizabeth Warren or Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, but it's Biden who you have. I want people who are marginalized to be safe.
Are you represented in any of those communities? Does that concern you personally?
Yes, I'm transgender.
Okay.
Oh, you are what? You're transgender. Could I tell? Nah, they are actually good looking, bruh. Sheesh, bruh. I couldn't tell. Not even by the voice either. Like, normally you can tell because they have quite a deep voice. Bruh, I just got hard when they said transgender, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'd fuck it.
We have, I want people who are marginalized to be safe.
Are you represented in any of those communities? Does that concern you personally?
Yes, I'm transgender.
Okay. Sure. Who will you be voting for? You gotta answer me.
Who am I voting for? I'm gonna vote for. I'm gonna do a write-in vote.
All right.
And I'm gonna vote for Future.
Future? Yeah. All right. Hey, see ya, skirt.
So he wants to do a vote for Future. I also vote for the future, like, cause the future isn't very bright for me at the moment. So if I vote for a future, then I shall get my future back. Like I said, I'm not funny. I'm trying to become a comedian, but I'm the worst comedian ever.
Alright, there you go.
I'm practicing my
I
jokes
only
though.
voted for Biden because I didn't want to vote for Trump.
Okay.
I mean, honestly.
Oh god. I guess Biden.
Biden?
I hate all of them.
Not Trump.
Why?
That's fair enough. I hate all of them. Same. Like, I don't hate Nigel Farage. He's a good. I believe he'll be a good prime minister when he finally reaches the top. Unless he dies before then, but that's beside the point. But yeah, I hate all of them pretty much too. Just not Nigel. You're okay. You over here, Labour, Mr. Guy that got in. I'm watching you. I got my eyes on you. My very sunglassed eyes. Orange over there. You should wear a different colour. Orange is shit. Libtards. I have no problem with you. Just stay out my way. Hopefully you never get in, cause you're stupid.
I don't agree with his policies or any of the things. Most of the things that he says.
What policies do you disagree with?
I might.
What policies do you disagree with? Breathes. What? So you disagree with breathing? Okay, I'll just stop breathing then. Oh shit! Here we go. Excuse me, chair. Be quiet.
The Thatcher's family farm.
Oh yes, please.
Cider with nothing but love.
I'll give me one.
Good skills. Keeping quality up. Perfection. In safe hands.
I want one.
Choose a Kennedy.
Okay. You feeling Kennedy?
Do. I think we need better leadership.
Are you losing faith in our republic?
Who the fuck is Kennedy? Does he mean JFK? Because I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I might choose a Kennedy.
Okay.
Who?
Kennedy?
Do. I think we need
Who
better
is
leadership.
this guy? He's old
Faith
too.
in our republic, democracy, whatever we're calling it?
That happened a long time ago, to be honest. Yeah.
He's hurt a bunch of my friends, like, and their families. You know, he's made it really hard for. I don't know. He's just increased the ICE centers. He's made it really hard for immigration. You know, my friends, like. My buddy, his dad's been waiting 20 years to get into the country legally. Yeah. All right, but those processes have been set back and extended even more.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just heartbreaking, you know, because they're good people.
But Trump doesn't want them in?
No, man. Okay, honestly, in my opinion, we don't have enough immigrants in this country.
I think Trump likes the gays.
No.
Okay. Race relations. Do you think Trump has black people in mind?
So she said She said, I don't think we have enough immigration in this country, like I guess legal immigrants she's on about. Just go into a taxi, love, you'll find plenty of immigrants just there, mate. Because like every taxi driver I've seen has a turban on his head or has a very long beard, looking like Osama bin Not So Laden. But yeah, so just go get a taxi, see how many like Afghanistanis you see or different cultures you see, because I have met some British taxi drivers in my time. I met a big fat guy with a ginger beard. It was not me, don't even fucking go there. And it was a woman that looked very small. She looked very small. She was like, I put you in my pocket and take you home kind of small. I think she needed a fucking car seat just to fucking drive. But yeah, so there are 2 British people, but everybody else Afghanistani who drive my taxis for some unknown reason. I've never gotten an Indian yet. I'm praying for the day that I get an Indian. Then we can eat chicken curry together. Nom nom nom. I love chicken curry. Thank you, India, for my chicken curry. I feel blessed with India by my side.
No.
Apart from the scamming bastards in India, you got a scamming problem, India. You need to sort that out. But everybody else, my brother.
I just know I don't think he has them in mind. I don't think he's really caring towards them.
We have a lot of people out there saying Trump's racist as a black man. Do you think that's valid at all, or is it totally unfounded?
I wouldn't necessarily say racist. I'd say the guy's just kind of a dumbass.
Got it.
And so, like, with being, like, kind of ignorant as to, like, people...
I think they all are dumbasses, let's be honest. Every single person that has ran for England and for America has been complete dumbasses. Let's be honest.
Which, like, you're gonna say some stupid but, like, you gotta realize, like, this is a billionaire who's probably never really spent a day in the hood. Never, like, if you're talking about black people... Like, if you want to be honest, like, and you're honest with yourself, there's X amount of, like, reparations and whatnot owed to us just based off the work we did for our ancestors.
And you think blacks deserve reparations?
I absolutely do.
Who are you voting for president this year?
Your mom.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to. First year ever not voting.
Alright. That's...
First year ever not voting. That's fair enough. I have people in my life that don't vote either. They don't even care about politics. Me, I'm just like, I haven't voted for a few years myself. What was the last thing that I voted for? Can't even remember. I think it might have been to have some guy in. I don't know. I think I put a random name on the list because I was with family at the time and I didn't want to be the only one not going in, so I think I just voted for some random person. So, yeah, didn't understand that back then. But if I voted this time, I would have went with my man Nigel Farage. But I couldn't vote for him. I would have had to vote for some woman that was green. So the She-Hulk I would have had to vote for, and then. Apparently if she won, Nigel Farage would have gotten in. I don't get politics, but apparently that's how it works. So, yeah. I should have voted. Then maybe my vote would have made Labour lose. I don't know. I'm just one guy. Is that how it works? Who knows? I'm not a political guy, I'm just a guy.
It's gotta be a sign of something bad, I think.
Oh, not Trump.
Not Trump?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
Yeah, I'm against fascism. Like, what you can say whatever you want about the guy.
I do not know what that word was that he just used. What is fucking fascism? Now I have to take my glasses back off. Go to Google. What did he just say? Fascism? Fascism? I don't know. Fascism. Fascism? Is that it? Come on, phone. Chop chop. Fascism is a far-right political idea. I don't get politics. I do not give a flying fuck if he's a fatism or a fucking skinnyism. I don't fucking care. Fuck that, bro. Fuck all that noise. Like, you hate him just because he's a fastism. I'm a slowism. How about that, bitch? Like, that is kind of petty, but okay.
But his business and his economics is foolproof. The guy knows money. And at the end of the day, America is just a big corporation, so I think Trump will get it again.
Tell me about his fascism.
Well, he incited the insurrection, right?
I am gonna vote for Biden. I think what he has done so far to support democracy all over the world, like where there are things unfair, AIDS, or also like, for example, Ukraine is something where, he really stood for.
Cooper, who are you voting for?
I'm personally going to vote for Trump.
Okay. Do you feel like a redheaded stepchild out here in Seattle? It's probably a rare opinion, or no?
I think, I don't live here personally. I actually live by San Francisco, so I feel even more redheaded down there.
Yeah. Do you think people feel safe to talk about politics generally right now?
I don't believe so, because I think there's such like a spiritual warfare going on in regards to that as well.
Okay.
So
yeah, people are idiots, bro. They'll just fight over anything. That's what she just said. Like, listen up, bro.
I think a lot of people, Ram Dass says the best. It's like, the best thing I could do for you is work on myself, and the best thing that you can do is work on yourself. If you're working with intentions and trying to be a better person, then it trickles out into the community and what you're doing.
I know my parents share a similar...
I think that's true. Like, if you are trying to, like, be a better version of yourself than you was yesterday, then maybe it will translate to the community, and they'll, because monkey see, monkey do. So yeah, that's a good view, I think, but politics have lost me. I'm so far away now, I'm in space.
Like, viewpoint as me, and they can't even talk about it in that area.
Sure.
They've actually been fearing things like, if they talk about their personal opinion, they might get fired.
I'm afraid to get into that conversation.
That is true. Like, if you have a political view, you could get fired because your boss is a petty asshole.
You need it. I mean,
why are people so afraid of speaking about this?
Without it, we can't get it out of our systems. We can't, explain what we're feeling and what we need to make us better,
When you grew up, were you able to talk about stuff like this? I feel like it's
It was easy to talk, yeah. Oh, yeah, always.
I don't know. I think that...
I feel like back in the olden days, it was a lot more peaceful. Back then, people wasn't always at each other's throat. I think social media kind of like divided us a little bit. All that animosity, where you can be anonymous, so you just throw hatred around like it's a sack of potatoes. But yeah, back then I feel like you could discuss anything and nobody would get mad at you. And you could also leave your front doors unlocked without the fear of somebody coming into your place, because it was more of a community back then, back before social media. And now we're all divided, we're all committing crimes, and we're all running wild like Hulkamania running wild at WrestleMania. Like, the world is a very scary place nowadays, but it didn't always used to be like that. It used to be a lot more peaceful, and I want world peace again, because I want us to start treating each other as a community again. But everybody's stuck to their phones and stuck to like technology now. They feel like they don't need people anymore, and it's like, people are assholes nowadays. They are judgmental, and you could end up on Twitter for a little reason, such as a opinion of something or a view of something that they overhear. They'll just moan about you on Twitter and then pray to God that you get cancelled and it blows up, and it's like, yeah, but if you're not on social media, that's not your problem. So yeah, but back then I feel like people loved each other a lot more. We were more of a community back then. Now we're just doing our own thing, divided, and just not really paying attention, but we are at the same time. But we only pay attention if we think it's gonna be content for our Twitter posts. That's why people will like eavesdrop nowadays, because they want something to tweet about. in hopes of their viral moment, and it's not your viral moment, it's my viral moment. If I'm getting cancelled, it's not yours, it's mine, motherfuckers. You can't claim what's if you post me on Twitter, you can't claim that it is your content. That is my content. So yeah, but also you could sue over them posting you on social media, but it doesn't stop anybody, so whatever. But anyway, yeah, back in the olden days, used to be a community. I think that's why old people are a lot friendlier than young people. Young people are assholes, old people are great.
A lot of people believed what Biden said during his last campaign, and now that they've kind of seen some of the things that happened, with things like, I guess, raising gas prices, that they might try to go back to what Trump did, but a lot of people are very taken aback by his very abrasive kind of nature.
I think Biden has shown people he doesn't really care as much about the people. He's just allowing things to get worse and worse, and I think Trump is probably going to be the better choice just because he represents somebody who might do it different.
Trump doesn't seem like a great individual as a person. He seems self-centered in ways that I can't believe actually translate to his followers, because he's a really rich guy.
Excuse me, sir, what was on your shirt?
Seems self-centered in ways that I can't believe actually translate to his followers.
I can't read that out. I cannot read that out. Actually, let me try. So, this is nig, and that is gas. So that is, never mind, for Trump, 2024. So if you say it separately, you're not really saying the N-word. So it's like nig, gas. You put a space there. And then for Trump, 2024. So yeah, I just saved myself from getting cancelled on Twitter. But yeah, don't know why you're calling yourself that. Either both skin colours can't say that word, or like yeah, it's either okay to say this word or not okay to say the word. You decide. Like, why are you calling yourself that? You could have been like black men for Trump or BBC for Trump. Why this word, sir? Like, you wouldn't like it if my pale white ass fucking called you that, would you? Oh no, you pick and choose to get friggin' offended, don't you? So yeah, either we all can say it or none of us can say it. It can't be, oh, I can say it because I'm the skin colour. No, either all of it's not okay or all of it is okay. You decide. Otherwise it's racist for stopping me saying it, because that is oppression or some fucking shit. That is spreading your blackness on me. And I would love you to spread your blackness in me, not on me. You know what I would say? And then followed up by your whiteness on me. You get my drift? Yeah. I like BBC. Radio, I don't know what I was gonna say. So yeah.
Because he's a really rich guy. Mostly they're not. I mean, because you got a really uninformed voting population that can be sold anything.
I think the Americans are potentially too dumb to make an informed decision?
Uneducated.
So why are you leaving?
To be honest, that's why I don't do politics a lot of the time, is because everybody is uneducated. Unless you studied politics, you don't really know what's going on. You think you do, but you don't. Like, The only people that have a clue what's going on in politics, because it's so complicated, is the people that have studied it, that have read what's going on from word to word, that have done all their research. You, on the other hand, you think you know better, you know? That's why you pick parties, that's why we're divided. You think, oh, conservative is better. Okay, elaborate. You can't elaborate, can you? Why was Rishi Sunak a good Prime Minister? He wasn't exactly. But conservatives will be like, oh, he was perfect. He seemed to have everything in order. That's not an actual fucking reason to like him. That is not Pacific, you know? It's not a Pacific trait that he has. Oh, he seemed like he was doing a good job. How? Tell me how, motherfucker. Tell me how. You seem to have this priority. Tell me how! I don't fucking know. I just support the guy. I like the guy. Yeah, because you can't fucking answer it, because you never studied politics, so you don't have a clue what's going on. You just like the guy because you said so, and that's the bottom line, motherfucker. It's like, why do you guys fucking vote Labour in? Because he's better than fucking Rishi Sunak. How? I don't know, he just fucking seems to have his priority. Don't you dare go on about that again, motherfucker. You know what? I like this guy a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not a labourer. You know why I like this guy a little bit? Because of what he said. But guess what? What you say and what you do are two different things. He can say all he wants. He can lie through his teeth. Once he's in, will he get too comfortable and do absolutely nothing? Will he ruin the country? Or will he make the country better? There are three things. We don't know. Politics is all the case of waiting and seeing. So yeah, why do I like Nigel Farage? One interview about him saying that how he'd get crime down. That's a specific reason to like the guy. And you might be thinking, one interview, that's all it takes to get your vote. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. And it's like, bro, until he proves that he's not going to be until he proves that he is going to be a bad Prime Minister, he gets my vote because of what he said about crime in one interview. But yeah, but at least I've got more of a reason to like that guy than conservatives to like Rishi Sunak. You shouldn't have a reason to like that fucking clown. He was a clown, man. You shouldn't have a reason to like Mr. BBC presenter until he does what he says he's going to do, meaning does stuff for our NHS and does stuff for the gas. If he does what he says he's gonna do, I am all for him. But until then, I'm staying with Nigel Farage in his hotel room. Give me the key, like Liv Morgan gave Dominic Mysterio the key. Lucky motherfucker. Wish that was me, but I've got fucked up teeth, so I couldn't get a woman like that anyway. That's beside the point. Let's stop it destroying my ego and let's carry on with this video, shall we? Damn, man. Dominic must be packing.
Leaving America. Is this part of the reason?
In the Philippines, it's more simple life. No drama, no violence like it is here. People are just getting out of hand. It's going to get worse and worse.
Do you think?
Love the country, yeah. But the way it's going, it's just not the same. It's it's not easy to live anymore.
Is my generation screwed?
Could be because there's so many missed opportunities out there of going to school and actually working for a career rather than believing the hype that everybody can become rich online through YouTube, TikTok, this and that other thing.
Valid points. Do you think the American dream was more viable and real when you were growing up than for, let's say, someone like myself?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What ways?
Everything was cheaper.
That is true. Everything was cheaper. Back then, I remember, like, I think there was a chocolate bar that was only a few pennies. Pennies, not pounds, pennies, motherfucker. Now it's like probably about £1, let's be honest. So yeah, everything was definitely cheaper back when I was growing up, but now you look at it now, you're like, how the fuck did beer used to be like £1 or almost pennies, you know? Yeah, because times have changed. Inflation was the thing that hit us the hardest. But yeah, when it comes to the American dream is something specific in America. It isn't around the world, where social media is a around the world dream. It is a worldwide dream. It is a pipe dream. Everybody wants the easiest life and the easiest way to obtain money. Not everybody can live it, because on social media so many people want the same fucking life, because they want to escape working, because working isn't living your life. Having fun and doing what you want to do on a live stream or in a YouTube video or in a TikTok video, they're having fun. They're generally having fun with social media. They're entertaining others, they're making others smile and day is better. It's a win-win situation, but not everybody can become big on social media. And that is the cold hard truth. I mean, you can be doing it for years or for your entire life. You're still not going to get anywhere unless you are very, very lucky. Social media is like winning the lottery. We can't win the lottery, so why try to win social media? Pretty much, but we're just addicted to it pretty much at this point. We're not having fun anymore, it's just addictive to do. It's something to do, it passes time, makes time fly by, so that's why we all do it. But yeah, back to the dreams part of life. Social media isn't the American dream, it is the worldwide dream. The American dream to me is going over to America, living in America, getting a job in America, and actually enjoying where you have moved to. That's the American dream for me. For me, I don't have an American dream. I don't dream to move over to America. I dream to stay where I was born. Even though this place is a shithole. It's my shithole though. This is where I'm from, this is where I'll die, this is where, unless I go over to Tenerife again and I need to go to hospital again, unless that happens, I'm pretty sure that I'll die in the UK. Hopefully not by knife crime though, not because I got murdered. I hope that I just one day, my body and brain and everything just gives up on me and be like, alright, lights out, forever. So yeah, I don't have a different country dream. My plan to do with this life is just to get by, live paycheck to paycheck like everybody else, and just hopefully get a job. If I don't, become homeless, I guess. Once I'm homeless, just seek revenge on everything that has wronged me, companies that have wronged me. And then once that is over, I ain't going to prison, I'm going to jump into the sea, float away, never to be seen again. So that's my plan for if I'm homeless. But if I'm not homeless and somebody actually gives me an opportunity, I will grab onto the opportunity, and I will want to work with them as long as they give me a reason to want to carry on working with them. Like, treat me good. If I get ill, be like, yes, you can have a few days off, because I choose my health over any company and over making any amount of money every single time, because I am nothing without my health. Well said.
People could achieve more dreams, go to school easier.
And I view Trump as somebody that doesn't actually have policies his policies are whatever will get him votes. And that's why I'm voting for Joe Biden.
After some genuinely interesting answers and dramatically fun...
I don't think Joe Biden has policies. He's too confused to have policies as well. So you should have voted for like the third guy. The guy that's also very old, but probably makes more sense than both of these dudes.
Far less blind party loyalty than I expected, Seattle was more pro-Biden than Trump, but not with much excitement per se. We're Miami. What is the red state of Florida and the Latino-dominated city of Miami think? We gotta talk to a crypt.
That reminds me of something. The twerking.
Per se.
This twerking.
We're Miami.
He's not twerking. This one.
What is the...
That reminds me of something that I saw on the plane. So a woman on my plane back to the UK was editing a video and I saw her twerking in the video and I'm like, yep, that's either TikTok or OnlyFans. And she wasn't skinny. She was a big black woman. She was quite fat. And yeah, I'm like, bro, I thought I felt an earthquake in Tenerife. Just kidding. But yeah, she, like, Jesus Christ. But I can almost tell 100% that wasn't for TikTok. That was for OnlyFans. I can almost say that with full confidence. I am confident that she was doing an OnlyFans this the past weekend or the past week. Not all of it was twerking. I did not see a penis go inside her, thankfully. I was just being a nosy cunt. It looked like a genuine vlog, but she was putting music in the background instead of like her talking, so I don't think it was going to be like Life of Tom's kind of vlog. I think it was meant to be like kind of a flick through, kind of a gallery kind of vlog, where you have music in the background and you just see what she's doing throughout the week or has been up to throughout the week, and just a kind of like memory for her. So it maybe for TikTok, maybe for YouTube, who knows. I didn't really ask, don't really care until I start seeing it in my recommendation, that then I can jerk off to her foul ass. I do not care what her channel was, what platform she is on. It was just interesting that I was on a flight with a social media influencer who probably has a bit of a following. And I think she went live as well while we were on the flight for about a few seconds, because I saw like a live thing, and I don't know, it was as we were taking off, I noticed she was live, because I'm a nosy cunt. So I was trying to like react to taking off, like, so I was trying to kind of react so people would pay attention to the guy in the background if she got me in there. But yeah, it was a very short live stream. It was even shorter than my original live streams, which is normally an hour, but today it's going to probably be 24 hours because holy shit, I've got so much videos to watch after this fucking holiday is over and done with. And I'm not even through the fucking first one because I'm yapping.
The red state of Florida and the Latino-dominated city of Miami.
I'm gonna be here forever.
We haven't talked to a crypto bro or an OnlyFans girl out here. They have the most honesty. Who are you voting for? Trump? Big T?
He wins and leaving the country.
Why you voting for Trump?
Because he got his stimulus packages.
Okay. Stimmy checks. Damn, look at that. People be hating on immigrants, but they're building the country. Low-key, potentially racist statement, given that I don't know who the guy is.
That is true. You don't know who he is. Let me do an analysis of the guy that's building.
Damn,
You racist piece of shit.
People be...
I can see from here, based off of him not wearing a hard hat, maybe, is that even a hard hat? It doesn't look like one, but if I look at his hands, because I can kind of see them here, yeah, you're a racist piece of shit just because he's black, or he looks black just here on his hand. Yeah, you're a racist piece of shit. I can't tell if that's an American or a or an immigrant. So yeah, you are racist. I'm never watching Tyler again.
Hating on immigrants, but they're building the country.
Racist.
Low-key, potentially racist statement, given that I don't know who the
He's
guy
probably
is.
American, the poor bloke.
¿Por qué?
No me gusta más Biden.
Okay. Aquí es tus razones.
No sé, ha ayudado más a los latinos que
Trump. ¿Gusta a latinos o no?
No.
¿Presidente Biden o Trump este año?
Este año.
Biden. ¿Por qué? Trump.
No me gusta Biden, la política que está haciendo con Israel.
Holy shit, I wouldn't like to be in their household. One's voting for fucking Biden, the other one Trump. Jesus Christ, like, how the fuck did they get married?
We live in America.
Okay.
The best country in the world.
There you have it.
After Uruguay.
Second. Who are you voting for?
Oh, well, I tell you the truth. I don't know if I go for Donald Trump or... I tell you the truth.
All right.
I don't like both.
Trump me
Fair enough.
parece un poco prepotente. No me gusta la figura. No conozco interiormente cómo es la política. Conozco una persona de derecha.
Who are you leaning towards right now?
No, I'm waiting for see if I get beautiful girl.
A beautiful girl.
To come with me.
Mujer bonita.
Yes, exactly.
Bro, you are an old ass man calling a woman a girl. I hope you actually mean women, not fucking girl, because FBI open up if that's the case, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. I get beautiful girl to come with me. No, you want a woman. No, you no want a girl, you want a woman. I'm trying to speak foreign like you was. But, coming from Uruguay. Uruguay is #1 best country and America's second. I disagree. The best country in the world, in my opinion, is Asia. And that's a continent, not a country, because like the whole of Asia, pretty sure because of their laws and that lot, I think they're a bit more strict than everybody else. I wouldn't like to live in Saudi Arabia because I fear of getting beheaded, but so I think Asia would be like the best countries in the world. Based off of the crime rate is very low because of their strict rules and regulations over in Asia. Apart from Thailand, because apparently I think there was a car bomb in Thailand, so apart from Thailand, the rest of Asia is okay. I don't know why you would want to blow up Thailand, but hey, each to their own, I guess. But at the same time, maybe it's because they stand against the transgenders and there's a lot of ladyboys in Thailand. Who knows? So I just hope that they leave some for me, because I like ladyboys. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I hope I go for a massage and she sticks it in me, bruh. Bit of playful women, or man woman, super woman. I don't know what to call them anymore. Like, I'm brainwashed by this video.
Probably Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Who?
Trump. You had to be sick to vote for Biden.
But I've seen a few things and I feel like he's more for the people and about change.
Okay.
Porque es liberal.
Okay.
Soy de Argentina y
Okay.
comparto los mismos ideales, pensamientos.
Okay. What do you think we'll see World War III if Biden gets reelected?
We are almost at the steps of World War III.
Exactly.
So,
yeah. Yeah, I think we are almost there on World War III. Will we see it? I hope not. I hope it's going to be like John Cena, where we can't see it. But if it kicks off, I guess I'll just stand outside, go like that, and be like, God, it's my day. It's my time to go. And then wait for the bombs to hit me. And if they never hit me, God is watching over me. That would be proof that God is real. All gods. Allah too would be real at that point. Buddha would be real. Muhammad Ali would be real. Prophet Muhammad, yeah, I know him. Everybody would be real at that point, because they would all work together to make sure that I stay alive during World War III. If I die, rest in peace. I don't care. Don't care, didn't ask. If I die, I die.
Tell me, there were no wars, during Trump presidency. No wars whatsoever.
Do you think Trump demands more respect globally?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think some of that responsibility falls off of Rishi Sunak. He made war happen as well. He worked together with Joe Biden and orchestrated the war. I feel like both wars. Yeah. It's your fault, Rishi, and it's your fault, Biden.
He's trying to make America great again. I believe he's going to.
Okay.
I feel he was the best president we had. He had his, troubles and stuff like that, but you talk
I disagree. Obama was the best president that you've had. He was always smiling, putting a smile on everybody's faces. He made world peace happen, Mr. Obama. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to become president again. And who the fuck is texting me, you fucking cunt? Bro, I do not care what you are saying to me, Mr. Facebook. I've only come on you for yesterday. Don't make me fucking leave you again for fucking interrupting what I have to say, bitch. You bitch ass.
about a guy who got balls, ain't afraid of nobody. That's the type of president I want, man. When he was in office, dude, everybody was working.
I mean, can you tell me the difference between...
When he was in office, everyone was working. Bro, I think there's always been unemployed people, so it's not gonna be everybody was working. I'm pretty sure there were still homeless people back when Donald Trump was president, specifically in Los Angeles. But yeah, maybe more people was working is what he meant, not everybody. Because holy shit, if everybody was working, like, why can't I get a job? Because of my fucking Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. Now Labour will get me a job, and if they don't, I slap the Labours. I spit on them. I never watch BBC ever again.
A Republican and Democrat?
You tell me.
I mean, I heard the Republicans, they get richer and they worry about changing more laws, and Democrats focus more on being scientists and change the world more and focus on...
Who the fuck is that? Fucking Dr. Sleepy? Was that Dr. Sleepy?
They get richer and they worry about changing more laws, and Democrats focus more on being scientists.
Dr. Sleepy right here, bro. You can still see the sleeping dust in his eye. Like, holy... Why the fuck does he have a golden tooth as well, man? Somebody in the editing room had too much fun with this picture right here. Like, brightening up the teeth, friggin' putting something in his teeth, like a golden tooth. Putting some, like, something in his eye, I guess. Maybe cataracts. Like, they had a bit too much fun sharpening this screenshot up of Joe Biden. Man. Dr. Sleepy, what do I need? Sleeping pills. Ha ha ha. Still not funny. I'm still not a comedian.
And change the world more and focus on the planet versus laws.
And I know Trump is pretty much the same age as him, but Trump's like a young 78, 79, wherever he is, man. He's still got his mind up there. He's just one of those characters that he's a must-see TV, man. Yeah. And he makes things freaking happen.
Hey. Don't you dare call Donald Trump must-see TV. Must-see TV is The Miz, not Donald Trump. I'm watching you, Mr. Shirtless guy with nipples the size of my dick. Wait, did I just insult myself?
Love the guy, man.
I'm thinking that we should have a woman president.
Okay. As a young man, I don't know how old...
You horny motherfucker. I'm thinking we should have a woman president so I can stare at her tits. That's the part that he didn't tell us. Yeah, woman president. We tried in the UK. We had Theresa May and Liz Truss. Look what happened. They both abandoned us within like a week of their prime ministery. So therefore, men are better than women when it comes to president. You don't want a woman. They always leave in the end. After a week. They can't keep their job for a week. For some unknown reason. Because I think women are more likely to crack under pressure than men are. Just saying my political view, and a bit sexist. Don't care, didn't ask if it was sexist. If you think it's sexist, cancel me on Twitter, give me more clout so I can gain some money from this, please. I'm broke.
You are. Do you think you'll ever own land out here in the U.S.?
No, sir, because I realize being homeless, you're more free and you don't have to keep up with the bills and the responsibilities of life.
Exactly, my man. This man have escaped the Matrix like Andrew Tate taught him how to, motherfucker. You don't. This is what the life that I want is, to go homeless, bro. Because you don't have to worry about bills, you don't have to pay for shit, you can find your own food in supermarkets by shoplifting. But yeah, like, this guy has his priorities straight. He has escaped the Matrix. Congratulations, man. Can I come and live with you on the streets? Not on the UK streets, it's dirty. That looks very clean and you have a beach right there. So I'd rather be living here, homeless in here or Tenerife, rather than in the UK. The UK is shit. They don't keep anything clean. We are very dirty people. Not me, but the UK are. The rest of the UK. I'm not dirty. I clean, I shower. I brushed my teeth yesterday. But yeah, yeah. I'd want to go and live in a foreign country just to be homeless in a foreign country, because just think about, like, the cleanness of the streets. You can sleep on the streets without fearing a rat crawling up your ass. Just think about that. That is the best thought ever. I couldn't think of anything better.
And you could get help from people, and you see how many people will help you when you choose to have nothing and just have a good day.
I did not vote for anybody.
Okay, why? Do you think it's a waste?
I don't think it's a waste per se, but I definitely feel that there is a large community of our youth that does think that way, and because of that, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Okay, this
you
is
know?
interesting. Yeah.
Nobody's gonna judge you for being just happy and peace of mind all day, walking around, choosing to go where you want, catching any bus, getting help from anybody. In America, this is the dream to explore, so they get mad when they see us like to explore and we get to go where we want and people will help us along our journey. We're all meant to explore as human beings. We don't stay in one spot. We all want to meet each other all around the world.
Who are you voting for president this year? No right answer.
If you think about it, if you're homeless, there's no bedtime. Just when it's getting dark, it go night-night. And then when it's light, you go hello. And then, yeah. And if you think about it, it's an opportunity to go walk, to do more exercise. I can walk from wherever I am now, either south or north to where I am. So I could go up to Manchester, Yorkshire, or down south to London, or Basingstoke, or Chelmsford. I wouldn't want to go to Chelmsford though, because there's nothing in Chelmsford. Just a football stadium that I could probably break into just to squat into. Man, homeless people have an easy life, but not in the UK, because in the UK it's a dirty country. I'd rather be homeless in Tenerife. Yeah, Tenerife. They've got plenty of benches, but I might get sunburnt and I might die of skin cancer one day, but it might happen anyway. So hey, I might go back to Tenerife just to become a homeless man. I'll go back over on a boat. Not a illegal boat though, a cruise ship boat. I will buy a cruise, go over there, and then I will be homeless. Because I won't be able to afford a hotel. But I could afford a fucking cruise. How the fuck does that make sense, brain? I'm stupid sometimes. My ideologies are so far gone that they have gone to space with the aliens.
That is the right answer. It is the right answer.
Tell me.
Very wrong answer.
What is it?
Biden.
¿Por qué?
Porque da más oportunidades a los migrantes que pueden venir a aportar aquí cosas buenas.
Why are you guys voting for Trump?
Economy.
Okay.
The border. and this current guy couldn't run his way out of a paper bag.
Okay.
True.
Okay, why?
I mean, you're like 70, but you still don't know how to ride a bike. Ha ha ha. You are a disgrace to their country. Not my country, though. You're not a president in my country. I don't care about you ruining America. Americans, they stupid. They very stupid people. Me, Brit, I very stupid. That's why I'm not president. Mr. Khan over here, I don't know if he's very stupid. I don't know. Rishi Sunak, very stupid. Nigel Farage, very smart. Very smart. Nigel, you get my vote whenever the next election is, because I missed it this time. I'm sorry that I didn't vote for you, but does my vote really matter? No, because you wouldn't have won anyway. I would have been the only motherfucker in the UK that would have voted for you. It's sad but true, but you will fix this country if you became president or prime minister, one of those two. But people don't want to fix this country. They want it to stay broken. That's why they either vote for Conservative or Labour. They don't vote for anything else, because everything else fixes the country apart from Orange or libtards over there. But Green will fix it. Green is good. That is why we want Green to win next time. Because Green will fix this country. They're fucking green, bruh. Red and blue, they break the country. They divide us. They will make the country a worse place. I went to Spain for a week and I'm talking like I'm Spanish now, bruh. Like I don't fucking speak English. Like I'm not a Brit.
Why not? I mean, I was a maths 4 years ago, so.
Wait, oh, I just heard a very like deep voice. It was deeper than mine. Jesus Christ.
This current guy couldn't run his way out of a paper bag.
Okay.
True.
Fine. Okay, why?
70 and falling off his bike. Let's see, is there a bulge? Very very beautiful young possible male. Very deep voice, deeper than mine. So I'd have to put my card in and bet. If I'm a betting man, I bet transgender. So please let me suck your cock. If you got the cock removed, I don't want you. I only want cock. Cock is good. Pussy bad. See.
I was a maths 4 years ago, so.
Is your wallet in the gutter right now? Is it feeling empty? What's going on?
No. I actually agree. I'm doing pretty well. Okay. It's just that I just don't like Biden.
Okay.
And I actually voted for him.
Okay, do you regret that decision?
I do.
Who are you voting for, Trump or Biden? You said they're gonna kill him? When?
As soon as he fucking wins, dude.
Why not just not let him win the election in the first place? Just rig it.
Because people will get freaked out.
Yeah.
Because he was a good president.
Okay, so we gotta maintain the illusion of a working democracy and then kill him.
Look what they did to Kennedy.
Sure.
Yeah, one guy is a president for the millionaires, and another guy is a president for the people.
Okay.
And pro-union. And I'm retired from a union.
So I'm guessing it's Biden.
Yes, I'm voting for Joe.
Okay, do you think he'll win?
Not surprised that an old fart fucking votes for Joe Biden just because he's old like you. He's old like me, he get my vote. Man, Nigel Farage is older than me and he still gets my vote. He's not the same age as me. I do not care what age that man is. If he got a brain and it works, he good enough for me.
I think so.
What else is top of mind as a voter?
Democracy.
Democracy. Do you think Trump is a threat to democracy?
Yes.
Yeah.
He tried to do a coup d'etat on January 6th.
Okay.
And he didn't succeed. If we go through the thing again, he may have learned a couple lessons and he might succeed.
Okay.
And then it's the end of the United States.
I'm a Navy SEAL, ex-Navy SEAL.
Navy service.
You can take somebody out, I can take somebody out with the 50 caliber 6 miles away. I'll take
Actually?
you the fuck out. Oh, fuck yeah. I'll take you the fuck out.
Me?
Anybody. Oh, give a shit. I'd rather kill a person than a fucking bunny rabbit.
Damn. We're asking people who they're voting for president.
FBI, can you please look into this guy?
Fuck out. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I need the FBI, like... That guy said he literally wants to kill everybody. Like, FBI, can you do something about this guy? Please? Like... That's probably why he's got his face blurred, because he wants to kill everybody with a sniper rifle. I'm pretty sure this is the guy that took out John F. Kennedy or JFK. I don't fucking know what his name is. Yeah, I think this was the guy. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we found him.
Yeah, I'll take you the f*** out. Me? Anybody. Oh, give a shit. I'd rather kill a person than a fucking bunny rabbit.
Damn. We're asking people.
And that's why I've got anxiety. That's why I've got anxiety. You don't know who you're standing next to when you stand on a bus, train, or a plane. You don't know who you're next to at any time of the day. That guy, secret psychopath, but he wants you to think that he is a citizen just going out for a bike ride. No, no, no. You are not innocent. You are guilty. You are innocent until proven guilty, but once you take me out with a sniper rifle, you are guilty. I will snitch on you. My ghost will snitch. I will come back as a ghost just to snitch.
Who they're voting for president. He was telling us he thinks the CIA is going to kill Trump.
Possible.
Yeah?
They'll do anything.
Okay. Are you concerned for America right now?
Absolutely.
In what ways?
Border.
What happens if he doesn't win? How does the country look?
It's done.
It's done?
It's done.
Who do you think the CIA will kill next? Trump. He's done. Is he playing an unwinnable game with a force that's too powerful to be messed with? It's inevitable. We'll go to Muscle Beach real quick. Might be a place to get thwacked at, but... Question for you, man. You speak English? English? Yeah. You from here?
Where?
The U.S.?
U.S.
Yep. You good?
Yeah.
European, we are
So you mean to tell me you're in an English-speaking country, but you can't speak English? Why did you even come here? But then again, I went to Tenerife and I can't speak Spanish. Why did I go there? Holiday. Why did you come here? I hope you're not living there. Because holy fucking shit, if you can't speak but you can vote, Jesus Christ, the country is fucked.
You good?
He looked, just there when he went, he looked like he wanted to suck a man's dick. That's why he was hinting. Like, you pay me for sex? No. Don't be gay. Be happy instead.
Yeah. European, we are terrified.
Trump?
With Trump, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he thinks that America first, and the political international policy is very restricted with Europeans, and also the climate change. He doesn't believe in that.
Do you think the United States should take some notes and sort of prioritize what's going on here, or take a more international perspective? They're saying think global, think Europe.
You have to fix your house first, right?
Sure.
And then help the others.
I think that Biden's going to do a better job keeping us out of major world conflicts and stuff. He just seems more rational.
Do you like the fact that we're funding wars overseas? Let's say
Biden's going to do a better job.
I can translate this. I can translate this T-shirt because I've just been to Spain. More tequila, por favor, which means I don't know what por favor means. What the fuck is por? Right now, I think. I think that's what it stands for. More tequila right now. Or more tequila, please. I don't know what for means. I think it's right now, because por is right, favor is now. So, more tequila right now. I just translated a shirt that I have no idea what it says, man. I think that's what it means.
Keeping us out of major world conflicts and stuff. He just seems more rational.
Do you like the fact that we're funding wars overseas? Let's say in Ukraine and Israel.
I hate that, bro. Okay. I hate that with a passion. I got goosebumps even thinking about that.
Pissed you off a little bit, yeah?
Yeah, it did, bro.
So you said he's American first. As an American president, do you think he should?
I got hella confused. Like, where is he pissed off at?
Out of major world conflicts and stuff. He just seems more rational.
Do you like the fact that we're funding wars overseas? Let's say in Ukraine and Israel.
Funding wars overseas like Ukraine and Israel. That pisses him off. I guess he just wants America to stay out of the war, just like I want the UK to stay out of the war. But America and the UK are trying to stick their nose in where it's not needed. They're trying to get involved in Ukraine by giving them supplies and giving them weapons. That's just going to piss off Vladimir Putin and make him turn to the West that he's been threatening. So that is very dangerous. So I am with my black man now that I understand what he was talking about, because I just zoned out, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to politics, my brain a million miles away.
I hate that, bro. I hate that with a passion. I got goosebumps even thinking about that.
Pissed you off a little bit, yeah?
Yeah, bro.
So you said
Understandable.
He's American first. As an American president, do you think he should be American first?
We have to think globally.
Okay.
We cannot think locally because we have just one planet and just one world.
I have very strong feelings about women's right to choose, because I've come across women, who have given birth that shouldn't have, and I think that needs to be between a woman and her doctor, and the government should not be involved in that at all.
Are you guys voting for
Exactly. When it comes to abortions and that lot, keep the government out of it. Like, it's my body, it's my kid, it's not even born yet. I'm not killing anybody, I'm just making sure that motherfucker doesn't get born. So yeah, I guess if you can't fund a child's life, you should have wore a condom, but at the same time, yeah, just get rid of it, I guess, as harsh as it sounds. Or poop it out, because that's how birth works, and then give it over to an abortion clinic to find the right parents for them. Did I just say abortion clinic? I meant like one of those, like, what is it called when adoption clinic. That's the one, bruh. Not abortion clinic, I'm stupid.
Biden or Trump this year? Trump. Trump? Why? Biden and Trump. Okay, we got split.
Not sure. Probably Trump.
Man, someone's walking home. Depending on whose car it is.
Should not be involved in that at all.
Are you guys voting for Biden or Trump this year?
I would go with whatever the driver answers in this situation, because I would want to get a ride home in this pretty little car, man. Like, I would be like, I'll let the driver answer first. Oh, you're going Biden? I go Biden too, because I don't want to be walking home. Look at the fucking beautiful car. I want to stay in this fucking beautiful car.
Yeah.
And I want to stay friends with my buddy on the left side. So yes, yep, I'm going Biden, even if I think Trump, because I want to stay friends with the rich guy that's driving this car right now.
Trump? Why? Biden and Trump. Okay, we got split.
Not sure. Probably Trump.
Trump. Okay, you think you'll win?
Hopefully. I know my money hopes so.
Okay. Trump? Why? America. Okay. Yeah. All right. What about you?
Hell yeah, brother. Like, man. I'd want to give these two a hug. I don't care if they're gay, I don't care if they touch me inappropriately. I want to give them a hug, man. Like, I know there's a guy inside, but I do not care. I hope that he has a boner. I want meat-to-meat kind of action when I hug him. Because, damn, I don't discriminate. I am acceptable of all peoples that have boners. Who's in this suit, though? But yeah, Trump, because of America. I like his patriotism. I respect it. I'm not a patriot, but it's each to their own.
You know, we all out here, we got a little for our buddy all out here on Trump, you know, free beer, I don't care. Woo! Yo, Trump!
I can't even see his face, but I can tell 100% that's a black person inside there. How he was speaking, like 100% that is a black person in this white suit.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
100%.
You know, we all out here, we got a little for our buddy all out here on Trump, you know, free beer, I don't care. Woo! Yo, Trump!
Okay. Will he win?
Depends if we have another coup.
Feel the change of Biden's son going to jail.
Who's next? Biden, Trump.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really have any too much political views, but I was about to give this a homeless man, but you can have it if you want it.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
This is why America.
You've sold me, America. I'm heading right over there. I'm going to Miami Beach. I'm finding that guy because he gives out free beer, man. I never turn down a free beer. I don't care if it's Corona. It's free. Free. I've drank Corona before as well anyway. It's not too bad. It doesn't taste too bad. Like, it's kind of, it's not, the bottle that I drank out of, it wasn't too big as well. It was like drinking WKD but beer flavoured WKD, you know. So it went down quite easily is what I'm trying to say, because WKD goes down like a treat. But beer, yeah, that beer goes down like a treat as well. Corona, it goes down really easily down my throat.
It's great, right here.
Who are you voting for?
But what does the blue capital of one of the reddest states in America, Austin, Texas, think? A small blue droplet. This is why America is great, right here.
Who are you voting for?
If she asked me that, knowing that she's a Trump supporter, I'm going Trump just to see if I get some pussy. Look at me, obviously fucking not.
But what does the blue capital of one of the reddest states in America, Austin, Texas, think? A small blue droplet in a sea of red. I'm guessing this place is feeling pretty California today. We'll see. It's still Texas, of course. Who are you voting for president this year?
Sexy Red.
Oh, damn.
Sexy Red, isn't that the bitch from NXT? But he was walking around like a gay person, like a butty boy. I want his BBC now. That just makes me want to have sex with the guy. I don't know why, man. I'm accepted. I just accept all kinds of people. I don't care. Like, I'm a simple man. I just want sex. Simples.
I don't like either one of them. I think Biden's too old. I think Trump's too biased and bigoted. So right now I'm looking at the
Bulge? Man, get his fucking face out of my face.
independent.
Trump, for my age.
I couldn't see if she had a bulge, man.
I don't like either one of them.
Zoom in, camera guy.
Biden's too old, I think.
Oh, come on, bro.
This is, of course, who are you voting for president this year?
How big is your dick, though?
Oh!
This cameraman is too quick. The editing is too quick to get off of their penis.
Damn.
I don't like either one of them.
I don't think she has a bulge, but she has a really manly voice.
I think Biden's too old. I think Trump's too biased and bigoted. So right now I'm looking at the independent.
Trump, for my age, I'm a traditionalist.
Okay.
Trump 24, close the border, get interest rates and inflation down where they belong, and bring prosperity back to America.
Okay, what are we talking here? RFK Jr.? Is that what you're thinking?
That he's the least of the bad ones. I don't know. I would probably, between Trump and Biden, lean towards Trump more. Better vice president.
What are your thoughts on Kamala Harris?
She does.
Interestingly enough, it seemed like a good amount of people have simply opted out of the entire democracy. They seem to think their vote did not matter. Are you guys voting for president this year?
No.
Oh, I'm probably not voting.
Okay, alright. You're feeling cynical?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people are losing faith in the democratic system. Their vote means nothing.
I'm gonna vote for Biden.
Okay, why?
Because I really don't like the other guy. Well, I don't love Biden either, but just not gonna vote for a convicted felon.
I can't vote for Trump.
Why?
Because he's a horrible person.
Yeah.
And he's a felon. He's in it for himself. He's a narcissist.
Let me put it this way. I don't think Trump's...
Aren't we all narcissists? Like, when we look in the mirror, don't we all go, oh, that's a beautiful motherfucker in that mirror, I'd fuck him. Just me? Okay. But yeah, everybody is kind of narcissistical they've all got their own egos. Like, everybody thinks they're special. Like, just do customer service. Do a customer service job, and then you will understand that everybody's a narcissist, because everybody wants the top-notch service when you're only human. We all mess up. So if we overcharge you, just claim it back at the bank. Who cares? Everybody messes up it every once in a while, but because you were the customer, you have the audacity to tell me off when I mess up? Go fuck yourself. I come to your job, I follow you home, and then I sleep with you, not sexually, and then we wake up, we go to your work. See if you ever mess up at work. I bet you do, at least once a day, because that's how many times I messed up by dropping totes on me. Yep, totes on my toes. Yeah, if you don't know what a tote is, it's a box that you put products in and you just stack them, and then you take them out to the shop floor and you start stacking the shelves. Sometimes it's cages, sometimes it's a thing called a tote. Totes. And normally you can only stack them 5 aside, so 5 and 5. Otherwise it's too high. Kind of like some of these fucking California motherfuckers. They all love the ganja.
Because Biden is the only one they can control.
Okay, they want a puppet.
They want a puppet.
And who is they? The CIA? The deep state? What does that mean? He's too old? He's too mentally incompetent.
You're never too old. I just think he's overwhelmed. You know.
Brains fried? Slightly?
Slightly. Okay, we'll go with that.
Alright. Well, I guess last question. Who do you think will win?
I'm praying for Biden because I don't know. The whole world is watching this, and the whole world is terrified. Russia and China and North Korea all signing pacts that they're going to help each other. Trump is in Putin's back pocket.
Who are you voting for president this year?
Trump.
Don't care.
I don't know. I feel like it's a lose.
Where are you from?
Australia.
What are your thoughts on American politics?
I'm glad that Trump's not there because I honestly find all the important values like being respectful, not being racist, having integrity, being truthful from what he says on Twitter and what we found out through various investigations doesn't look like he upholds any of those values.
Yeah, I'm voting for Biden. He has done.
Being respectful and not being racist. Is it getting dark in here? Being respectful is the same as not being racist, because like you're respecting other cultures and you're open-minded. So yeah, like you just said two things that mean the same thing. Just to correct the guy that. But what do I think about being respectful? Being respectful, good. Being racist depends if anybody's racist towards me. We'll have a race war. That's how I see it.
A lot of good policies. He's kept us out of most of the worldwide inflation. I know he's very old. He's also very wise. I trust him.
What are your thoughts on Trump?
He would like to destroy the country and make a lot of money.
Oh, hey. Who are you voting for president this year?
Trump. Joe Biden, because I think he's been doing a fine job.
Biden's done a terrible job in the past 4 years.
You asked me who we voted for?
Oh, yes, that was the question.
Yeah, we voted for Christ.
Okay.
Yeah, that's who we vote for. Yeah.
Yeah, because Jesus Christ is my... You say it, my man.
Because we already have a king. So we're not voting for anyone because our king died 2,000 years ago.
I mean, he's not competent. Yeah. He's lost motor skills. He's not a true leader. He doesn't stand up and command the nation. So I think a lot of people have lost faith in him.
So we don't care about what's happening here because America is going to fall. It's just like every other empire. Every great empire before all failed. Assyria was a great empire. Babylon was a great empire. Greece was great. Rome.
You know what shit though? It's all going to be destroyed by humans going to war in the form of a world war. One of the world wars are going to completely wipe everybody out, where the only people alive will be on Fiji Island. They'll have to reproduce. Yep, I will not be coming back as a Brit. If I am reincarnated, I'll come back as a Fijian. Vegetarian? No, I'm never going to become a fucking vegetarian. You do not say that, brain. No, stupid. But yeah, everything gets destroyed by humans eventually, and Everything will, eventually. Just be patient, it will happen one day. We just don't know when. That's the question of when.
Rome was split up into 10 toes. And then now you're looking at America, and America is great, but it's going to fall.
What are your thoughts on the concept of a two-party system in the U.S. and independents having little to no chance, it seems?
The two-party system swings left and then swings right. You make progress
Kind of like my balls.
for a set period of time, and then somebody else comes in and reverses all of that. So I'm surprised that we can't make progress and then the subsequent person just leads off of that progress while bringing in new ideas, and across 50 years you're not seeing the same issues at hand, you're seeing new issues that develop as a result of the progress that you've made.
Am I welcome in your Christ kingdom?
Your name is
Am I going to be owned in your Christ kingdom? That's what I just got to.
He's gonna be a slave, right?
Absolutely. You will as well.
Gotta make up the rules.
Why are we not brothers?
Because God didn't make us equals. We're not the same. Just because of the lesser.
Oh, so that means, by his own logic, he didn't want slavery to end. By his own logic, we're not equals, so he should still be chained up to us. How about that? Like, oh no, that part's racist? Is only racist when I'm saying it about him, but he can say it about other white people? Fuck out of here, like, bruh. Yeah. He's literally saying with his own lips that we are not equals, that one side should be a slave. That's what he's saying. So, therefore, man, this guy wishes slavery didn't end. Don't know what to do with that, bruh. He should be glad that he can say all of this shit nowadays, because back in slavery times, you'd be a little bit too tied up to say the sort of bullshit that you're spewing, sir.
You met a black guy, said to the white guy, but we're still brothers and we're still on earth together, trying to get along! At what point did he say, these people are going to be slaves? The book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1.
But what if the capital of America, Washington?
Bro, did he just speak like, did he just speak an alarm clock? What the fuck was that? I thought I was waking up. I thought it was waking up time.
Washington, D.C., home to Joe Biden and the January 6th riot. Think about who should lead this country.
There's not a lot of choice. I guess I'll have to vote for this guy.
Biden?
Yeah, I'll go for
Biden. Trump's an asshole. Okay. What do you not like about Trump?
What is this for?
How you doing, man?
What is this for?
Let's go!
We're just talking to people. How you doing, man? Hey, who you voting for this year? We're talking to the folks.
I gotta still put some thought into it before I make a final decision.
Who are we thinking thus far?
My man stutters too, so it's not just me. Holy shit, are you a guy or are you a girl? I don't care, you got a cute booty. I need to stop.
Towards Joe Biden.
Are you an American?
No.
You're an American. Who would you vote for?
Biden.
Biden? Why?
Because, in Denmark we are socialists, so, the Democrats, definitely more like the Danish people.
Some of his policies align more with like what I'm thinking, abortion,
Okay.
stuff like that.
I'd like to try and answer a question like that volunteering. Who do you think will win? I know that. Who? I don't have to tell you that.
See.
Why?
Your political views are very private. They are secret information, certified FBI style.
Biden.
Can you explain?
We can't go back to who the Republican nominee is. It seems like a really crazy, unfathomable option, so.
In what ways?
What comes out of my head is that it seems crazy that we can listen to the news and that we're talking about the Republican nominee and also talking about his sentencing, his felonies, and all of the above in the same sentence. It just seems like really crazy.
How is Trump a threat to democracy, in your opinion?
I mean, he wants to get rid of all of women's rights, which is scary. He wants to get rid of all minority rights. He wants to be a dictator. And he's just mean.
Okay. Who are you guys voting for?
I'm voting for Joe Biden. I am also voting for Joe Biden. And 3 for 3, I'm voting for Joe Biden.
Okay, 3 for 3. Why?
Because he does not hate women like Trump does.
Okay.
I think he deserves everything he got.
He does not not like women like Trump does. Oh, he does not hate women like Trump does. I'm stupid. I don't think Trump hates women, I don't think, but I definitely don't hate women. Like, there were some sexy ass women. If those three was like around me right now, I'd just have a boner, but I'd get no action. I'd just stand there with a sad boner.
Would your opinion change if Donald Trump did not pay for sex and was not a convicted felon?
No.
So beyond the felon status, what else drives you to not like Trump?
Well, it just seems like he has a deep hatred for anyone who's not for the wealthy white Americans, and that's not the position that I'm in.
If he was a nicer guy, would his ideals or policy be amenable to you?
No.
No?
There's not one thing that he has ever done or will do that would make me vote for him.
Okay. Do you think we will lose democracy if Trump is reelected?
100%.
Joe Biden has also held previous office before, so I'm voting for someone with political knowledge.
Why do you think poor white people in the Midwest love Trump so much?
Because they dislike black people and other minorities so much too.
Do you think
What
Trump...
the fuck was that, bro?
Knowledge.
Why do you think poor white people in the Midwest love Trump so much?
I need to do some
Because
research.
they dislike black people and other minorities so much.
Oh my god, man, fucking YouTube, fuck you. You don't want me to see it or something?
Voting for someone with political knowledge.
Why do you think poor white people in the Midwest love Trump so much?
I'm gonna catch it this time.
black
1,
people
2,
and-
3,
and other
4.
minorities.
Got it! Damn, bruh! Damn! Man. Well, like, is that a pole right now in my bedroom? Like, fucking hell, it's like a pole dancing, bruh. Jesus Christ, she could pole dance on me. Holy shit, man, how the fuck do you get it so big? I'm asking for me. Because it's not that big down there. I need big like that, but down there. I need a bigger meat. Please give me your secret. Plastic surgery. Brian, why do you have to make it personal like that, bruh? I am never getting plastic surgery. I would rather not have a plastic cock. I would rather not have a PC than have a PC.
So much too.
Do you think Trump stands for racism?
I think he absolutely runs a campaign off of white supremacy.
Do you think there's a threat to democracy if Trump were to win? Or is that a little bit overblown?
I think with Project 2025, there's absolutely a threat to our democracy.
Okay.
Agreed.
Can you guys explain Project 2025?
Essentially, it's a plan to kind of overhaul the bureaucracy of the federal government to kind of make it less of a space and more of an echo chamber as far as conservative values go, and I don't think that that's reflective of our democracy or what the founders put in place for us.
Every single person we've talked to in DC is pro-Biden?
I agree, but I didn't understand any of that.
Whatever that tells you.
I disagree with
one T
women.
out here, but it's not looking hopeful for him.
Oh, Biden.
I'm voting for Joe Biden. I personally can't tolerate President Trump.
We'll be voting for President Trump.
Okay, why? You guys are our first ones yet in DC.
I don't vote for personality. I vote for not standards, but policy and standards for policy.
I don't think he's very bright.
Same.
I think his policies are bordering on narcissism. We've seen a transfer of $50 trillion from 1% to 100% in the last, 20 years.
Okay.
Anything that can benefit.
Let's be honest, sir. Would you be a narcissist if you was rich? Of course you would be. You wouldn't care about anybody else. You'd just be partying it up, living how you want to live, and just living a better life than you do today. Everybody is a narcissist to some extent.
But the rich is being done. And we see people with, almost several hundred billion in fortunes. That just didn't happen before.
Do you think rich people are getting too rich, middle class dying, lower class poor?
No, I think the middle class is still around.
Yeah.
You can't have a transfer so that the top 200 people own 50% of the wealth without it impacting the other classes, if you will.
If someone's on the fence as to who they should vote for, what advice might you have for them?
Listen to what they both say. Trump fosters division and hate, and Biden fosters unity and equality.
But are they both lying?
What policies are you most in agreement with when when Trump was in office.
Well, what's interesting, if you read the Bible, it talks repeatedly in the book of Kings how the Lord was upset because the king was leading the people into ungodly acts. And people don't normally associate that with the government,
sure.
But you can see that with laws against, killing each other. The Ten Commandments, do not murder. Those type of things are supported, and abortion is one of those things.
Okay.
So his policies, restricting abortion, appointing justices that understand the sanctity of life, your life, my life, our unborn life, those things I appreciate.
Okay.
I feel like there's just too much pandering to this really extreme agenda of, transgender. And I feel like he's, fallen into that, and it's kind of scary, really, because, he's using the power of his office to force that type of change, so.
Who are you thinking?
Biden.
Okay, why?
Because Trump's insane.
Okay, how's he insane?
Have you heard him speak? I mean, he rambles, talks about things which didn't occur.
You're rambling, mate. You're rambling.
I mean, yeah, he's demonstrably nuts.
I am the chosen one.
Trump.
Okay, why?
Yeah, I think he is going to help our country.
Felony, do you think that was a political witch hunt? Do you think that was deserved? What are your thoughts?
So it's definitely a witch hunt, and within the restrictions of the state we were campaigning in.
If you have to get somebody, you can get them. There's always something to be had on just about everybody, and
it wasn't paying for sex. It was they were trying to. It's the accounting of how he paid for it.
Their campaign, we're going to get Trump, and they found something and they got him, and that's, I'm not going to say if he's innocent or guilty, but I just know that they were out to get him, and they found a way to do it, so.
I live up the street. I saw the mobs of people who were armed flood down this way, and they marched down and attacked the Capitol, and then they came back. And they partied in their hotels that night. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever witnessed.
They were sadly trying to destroy democracy.
Because Mr. Trump tried to overthrow our government on January 6th.
If they wanted to go get Biden, they could get him too on the same thing that Trump did with the classified documents. He did the same thing, and they're like, we're not going to persecute you.
2017, right? They said he was too old to be held trial.
they
double standard one may argue, right?
Hillary Clinton, they could have got her.
Who will you be voting for?
Cares.
Now, lastly, I'm
Who the
curious.
fuck cares?
Comment below who you'll
Exactly,
be voting
bruh. I like that last guy. Who the fuck cares? Well said. Oh, there he is, Mr. Prickhead. Keir Starmer. I thought his name was Singh, actually. Shows how much I know about politics.